Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day here at Heavy Cardboard. I am your host, Edward.
Shrey. Derek.
All right, today's a biggin'. Galactic Cruise launched just now. Already doing well over on Kickstarter. We are simulcasting at the same time. So Galactic Cruise, designed by TK King, Dennis Northcutt, and Colton Thompson, published by Kinson Key Games. This is a sponsor stream, so they provided us with this ridiculous prototype. Like, if you told me this was the finished game, I'd be like, well, other than it being chipboard, yeah, I'd buy that. So, yeah. So, big thanks to TK and everybody over at Kinson Key Games. If you are so inclined to check out the live stream, check the campaign, go check it out, link down below, all that fun stuff. We have played this four times, I think already, over the course of the last couple months, most recently last week. So, yeah, I think y'all are really going to enjoy this one. We don't have any of the Kickstarter stuff, the expansions specifically. They sound cool, but we don't have them. Also, normal caveats remain. It's a prototype, even though it doesn't look like one. It's a prototype, so artwork, rules, components, all that stuff subject to change. Go check out the campaign if you were so inclined. As I mentioned, hopefully after the stream, hopefully y'all enjoy the stream, want to hang out with us. Yeah, we are playing with a little bit of a variant, which we think makes the game better. It's an official variant at the back. I'll explain that briefly. Just makes it a little bit tighter. Anything else that you can think of?
No?
Let's do it. I'm excited. I mean, legit. It's early for us. We normally stream at 7 p.m.
That is true.
And here it is, 10 a.m. But I appreciate y'all joining us, and hopefully we have a good time. I'm gonna have a good time. Hopefully y'all have a good time as well. All right, welcome to Galactic Cruise. So what are you looking at? We got a victory point track, round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. The goal of the game is, you guessed it, victory points. You're going to get victory points basically by acquiring ships. We start with one ship as is, but acquiring ships, adding blueprints, which turn into segments or modules. I'll use that term interchangeably, and bring on schedule cruises, just like your favorite Disney cruise director. Bring on passengers, hopefully matching the types of events that they want during their cruise, launching them, scoring points. That's kind of it in a nutshell. There's also some company goals, because we're all vying to be the next CEO for Galactic Cruise. Excuse me. So it is an action selection game. So over an indeterminate number of rounds, we are going to take turns placing workers from our board out here into these spaces. So in between these actions, we're going to take actions and then go to the next player's turn, so on and so forth. So that's kind of it in a nutshell, big picture. But now let's talk about a little bit more specific. Already talked about the victory points. We have the additional ships that you're going to be able to acquire. You have the blueprints, which are the modules and the events that the tourists will go on when you launch these ships. We have some of the resources. There are effectively 5 resources in this game. There's money, because money makes the world go round, and apparently the spaceships go round too. There is marketing, because, I mean, I'm living it. Then there are 3 other types of resources. There is food, because people want to eat while they're in space. They'd like to breathe, I imagine. So there is oxygen, and lastly, there is fuel as well. All right, so those are the 5 resources in the game, and we have a resource accumulation area down here. We have the various actions that we can take. There are 12, and these are randomly put out here. So you can see this one could have ended up there. It could have ended up there. But again, it randomly, i.e. no, I chose this, ended up putting them where they are. We have an expert space over here in the middle of the board. This expert space is, let's try that again, is there, and whenever we get experts or additional super workers, kind of, they get a little bit of a bonus there. We have the company goals over here on the left-hand side. These company goals are going to help push the timer of the game. So all of this space up here is the company goal, is the timer of the game. We have a reputation track down here at the bottom. Reputation is good. You can spend it. You can use it to your benefit. And finally, let me show the company goals a little bit. These are interchangeably, so these 3, again, were randomly chosen here. And the timer of the game is all of these little cube spots up there. And finally, we have the marketing over here on the left-hand side, which is also going to be where we're going to be acquiring tourists. All right, so with all that said, on a given turn, we are going to, I'm going to move my expert out of the way for this temporarily. Your turn consists of some mix of steps 1, steps 2, and steps 3. Step 1's, or step 1, singular, is advancing a shuttle. When you've launched a shuttle and it's in space, do stuff. We'll circle back to that a little bit later. Then, in step 2 is really the meat of the game. Step 2, you're going to be able to do one of 3 things. The majority of the time is you're going to assign a worker. So you're going to take one of your available workers. Everybody starts with 2 of them to begin the game. They can acquire 2 others. That expert and this expert, which actually will live right there. So you will assign a worker out there, and you will take 2 individual actions, as you can see right there. Then, or in lieu of that, I should say, you may launch a ship using one of your workers as the pilot. The third option is to call a meeting, and that is Concordia-esque, is, hey, I'm out of workers, i.e. cards, whatnot. You have no workers to place, or you wish to just recall the workers. You recall the workers and do some stuff. The third thing that you may do on your turn after doing one of those is accomplish a company goal. Apparently I can't talk at 10 in the morning. I apologize. So advance a shuttle, then take one main action, and then maybe you might accomplish a company goal. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this part of the game, which is the meat of the game. The first thing is placing a worker out there and then taking 2 actions. So if we go out there on the main board, you'll see that there are 12 available actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Each spot coincides with a worker placement spot. So if we weren't streaming, we would have it like standing up like that. But as it is, we are streaming, so we're just going to lay them down so y'all can see them out here. All right? So what are the available actions? I'm going to remove that one temporarily. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about these. We'll start up here. This one is our gears, or what we call gears. The technologies. Here we go. Let's try this. There you go. Building a development. I will get the verbiage right today. Developments. Everybody on their board has 9 developments available. This is also going to be the limiter on your player board for your resources. At the beginning of the game, you can only hold 2 of a given resource, be it food, oxygen, or fuel. But if you would like to be able to store more, you need to put out these developments out there on the board. To do so, the cost is down below. A development costs some number of money, 5, 6, or 7 respectively. You always go left to right. There's no reason to not, plus it's in the rules, you have to. So you're either going to, some mix of money you will spend and or the same resource that it requires. So if it stores food, you spend food to be able to put that out, or some mix of money, as I mentioned already. When you do so, you take the leftmost available of them. Let's go ahead and say go-go juice, i.e. fuel. When you do so, you have a large selection of choices from which you can place out here. You can place in between any of these buckets, if you will, of various actions. So if I wanted to, say, put it right there, I can do so. Anytime you see that little star, that star means the reputation track, so you advance 1 on the reputation track. Hey, cool, all right, easy enough. If there is already someone's gear or someone's development, I'm going to call them gears as we play, out there, you obviously won't get the benefit. However, you have room for 1 per player out there. All right, easy enough. Now, there are also technologies up there at the top of the board. These are cool little rule breakers that if you have a gear, you can go ahead and play, or you can do whatever it is. Hey, whenever you launch, you require 1 less food, 1 less fuel. All blueprints cost 1 less to build. Okay, awesome. So wherever this is, you can always put out a development wherever you choose. So as long as there is space available, there is no reason to ever have something like that. So you will not. There is only 1 segment. The benefit of placing it out here on the board down there between the actions is whenever you place your worker out there, you may take 2 actions I mentioned. You can do that twice, you could do each of those once, or if you have a development out there, you can do 1 of those or 1 of those. Or, because I have a development, I could do both of those in lieu, or I could do that twice. You get the idea. It's as if you went to that spot, all right? However, if, give me 1 of your workers. There we go. Let's say Shrey chose to go there, all right? To be able to do the same thing, he needs 1 of 2 things. He either needs 1 of his developments out there. Now he can do the same thing for free, or in lieu of that, he can always just, straight up pay me. So if he chose to do so, it would cost whatever is his marker is on the reputation track. Try that again. You'll notice on the reputation track, this is the cost associated with those resources. 2, 1, or 0. It's wherever your marker is. So even if my marker is all the way up there, my rep, if Shrey's is down here, he's still going to owe me $2 to be able to use my gear to take those actions. So literally he would just pay me and okay, awesome, great. But let's say he had already placed 1 of those out there. Cool, awesome. In that case, Derek, if he ended up going to 1 of those locations, in that case, he can do those just like normal, or he can do those. You might be asking yourself, how much is that going to cost Derek? Is it going to cost him $2? No! It is going to cost him $2 per player that has a gear there. So that's $4. In other words, you ain't doing that.
Oh, you're really
desperate to do it. Right. All right.
And the gray. The gray you pay the bank.
Oh yeah, and the gray you pay the bank. So if so the feasibility is there, it's just a matter of cost. All right. So that is building a development. The next one we'll talk about is acquiring ships. So we're going to bounce around a little bit over here. So acquiring ships is pretty straightforward. So to acquire a new shuttle or a new ship, there are 5 available out here. You choose 1 group I said 5. There are 4. I can't count. I can't talk. I can't do anything today. So you choose one group of any of the shuttles, and you take it. It costs nothing to take it. In fact, quite the opposite. You get the bottom of it. So, hey, get $2 and get one resource of your choice. Okay, easy enough. It's worth -5 points if you have not launched that ship by the end of the game. And then it's going to have some amount of scoring up there in the shuttle nose, depending on when it launches, and at the end of the game, you're going to score. Not only are you getting rid of the -5 points, but you also are going to hopefully score some positive points as well. So you take it, put it over into your area, and then we will immediately refill from the ones that are off board. Okay? All right. So next, we'll go and talk about extra workers. Extra workers, right here. To hire extra workers or expert workers, you have a couple of options. So you have 2 expert workers. You have one there and you have one here. The one here says it's going to cost you $3 times each one of these little markers that you still have there. So right now it would cost me a total of $12. But as the game advances, you're going to be able to remove these from there, and it's just going to make it cheaper to hire that expert. All right? However, the other one sitting over here, he says it's going to cost them $2 for each development for food and oxygen that is left. So at the beginning of the game, it's there are 6 developments. It's going to be $12 to be able to hire this worker. But as you build these, it's going to get cheaper. Now it would only be $6, so on and so forth, like that. Okay? All right. So that is hiring workers. The next one we're going to talk about is resources. Well, you need resources to be able to launch ships. There are a plethora, Jefe, of ways to get resources in this game, but the 2 main ways that you're going to be able to acquire them is, first off, up here. Pay $1, get 2 resources of your choice. Food, oxygen, or go-go juice, aka fuel. You can do that one time. In addition to that, you may pay $1 and get 2 marketing, because let's face it, marketing and advertising, that makes the world go round. So you can do each of those once or neither. Up to you. Okay? Easy enough. Down here, you have gain resources. Gaining resources has to do with this track right over there. So this track starts at 2. There are 2 resources available in the garage, is as I like to put it. So let's go there. There we go. Whenever you get this action, you get any 3 resources that are available. If you want 2 go-go juice and 1 fuel, you can do so. Awesome. If it's not there, you can't take it. But you can take any 3. It's your choice, provided they are available. And while we're down here talking about gaining resources, let's go ahead now talk about refilling the silo. So the silo, right here, refilling these bad boys. To be able to do so, pretty simple in that case, is wherever these are, go ahead and bump them up. You're going to choose one of the resources to go to 5. So let's say it had ended up being like this. And I say, hey, I want to go ahead and choose food for whatever reason. Food was already here at the 1. It would be $1, $2, $3, $4 that I would get. And in addition to that, I would get a reputation. If it were that, I would have gotten $5. You get the idea, etc. Okay? So that is refilling the silo. In addition to that, to be able to do so, we have agenda cards. So agenda cards, and we'll talk about these here in a minute, you must discard an agenda card to take that action. All right? And it shows that right there. So discard an agenda card and then refill the resources. So speaking of the agenda cards, let's go ahead, come on over, and we'll talk about those a little bit. Agenda cards are all overpowered and they're all awesome.
All of them awesome.
Some are more awesome early, some are more awesome late, but they're awesome.
Yep.
It's just a matter of...
Time dependent.
Exactly. So, a couple of things on these agenda cards. It has the name of the card. It has whenever you can use the card, so whenever you're getting blueprints, for example, whenever you take a coffee break, whenever you launch ships. So there's that, and then, hey, here's that awesome thing that it does. Cool. There are 4 at most available at any one given time. There's also a discard pile. Discard pile is also available whenever you acquire the cards, but you're going to have to spend a reputation to get one of those. In addition, there's a resource down here in the bottom left. When you acquire these cards, and you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about that right now. Hey, getting agenda cards. All right, cool. To be able to get those, you get 2 of them. Hey, I want that card, and hey, I want that card. So let's say that one was already up there, and this one here, maybe that one's gone. I say, hey, I want this one, and I want that one. This one is free to take. This will cost me a reputation, so I would drop down 1 on the reputation track. Okay, easy enough, and I would take that one. There is a rule about if I had just discarded this one or played this one for whatever reason, I cannot then take that one. But as it is, you take it into your hand and then you play it with the associated action whenever it makes sense. Or, in lieu of that, at any time you can discard a card for the resource that's shown in the bottom left-hand corner. So they're kind of gentle multi-use cards in that case. All right? So that is acquiring agenda cards. Now, you might be asking yourself, Self, there are 4 spots, but you didn't have 4 choices. You only had 3, well, 4 if you count that, but I digress. Do these refill at the end of your turn? No, they do not.
Do not.
Because you have to go to that location to refill the agenda cards. To refill the agenda cards, pretty simple process. Any cards that are missing, so these 2 in this case, you get whatever is pictured. Get a buck. Get an advertising. Awesome, cool. And then the existing cards get discarded, and then you refill those 4. If all 4 are gone, you get all 4 benefits. If none are gone, you just wipe them and then put the new ones out. And I'll have Shrey work on that while we get going. So that is the agenda cards. All that makes sense? Good?
Yep.
All right. So we've acquired a ship. We've gotten some resources, maybe some agenda cards, but you know what we need? We need spots to hold tourists. To be able to do that, you need to acquire blueprints. The blueprints are these bad boys right there. When you go there, you may acquire 2 blueprints from any of those that are available. To do so, it's free to take it. So it has a number of different information on them. So let's go ahead and look at those a little bit closer. So it has, when you build it, not now, but when you build it, the cost and the points that you're going to get on the left-hand side. It shows what kind of space event or activity is going to be taking place and which type of tourist is going to enjoy that the most and benefit from it the most. There are 3 different colors. There are purple, orange, and green, and those all, yeah.
I mean, who doesn't want a bouncy house outside in zero gravity?
Personally, I want the roller coaster park in 0 gravity. That's what I want, but I digress. When you take them, they're free to take. You take 2 of them, and then after the action, they will refill automatically. Well, technically, they will slide down and refill. So you do not pay anything. And when you take them, technically, they're going to go to the right side of your board, but because space issues and streaming, I'm going to put mine there. Derek will put his. Shrey will put his off to the side. You get the idea. All right. So now that you have these blueprints, you might be thinking to yourself, wow, that'd be awesome to, have them on my ship. Well, to do that, you come up here and you build blueprints. So let's say, for argument's sake, I own these 3. These are over there sitting on my board. To be able to build blueprints. A moment, let me get something to drink. All right, building blueprints or shuttle segments. You may build 2 of them to do so. So if I have these 3, let's say I want to go ahead, or better yet, let's say I have those 4 from previous actions. They're over here on my board. I want to build this one, and I want to build that one, let's say. That is going to cost me a total of $6, as you can see there, and it's going to get me 4 points later on, or when I build it, sorry. There we go. At the beginning of the game, that will flip over because we will have gotten all of our normal stuff. We get our blueprints and we add them to our ship. When we add them, flip it over, as simple as that. And you'll notice that when you do this, you now have a full spot for 1 tourist or 1 passenger to ride. That is not a full spot. That is not a full spot. This currently may hold a single passenger. But if you were on a subsequent action to come in here and add 1 more segment, you'll notice that you can hold 1 more passenger as well for a total of 2 passengers. You can hold 3 segments in a ship unless you have a rule breaker that we'll talk about later. So this can then hold 2 passengers. So it's ready to rock and roll, but it's got nobody to make use of it. So we have talked about now most of the actions out here. There are 2 left. The first one is scheduling a cruise. To schedule a cruise, we need to come over here into marketing. The first thing is we're going to take our cruise consultant and we're going to find out which cruise we choose to take, or we're going to sell, if you will. So let's say, looking at our current cruise, maybe I wish to go ahead and market that one, so I'm going to sell that cruise. So your cruise consultant goes on there, and then you're going to get an upgrade token from your launch tower. So taking a look, your launch tower is this bad boy. So you're going to have any of those that you wish. You're going to take whatever the bonus is for marketing, for resources, a victory point, $1, etc., etc. Let's say, you know what, I want to go ahead and get more resources. I'm going to get that. I'm going to flip that over like so. That is going to score me some points later on, but I get the bonus for that right now done. That is scheduling a cruise. It's that simple. Now, why do you care about that? This cruise is locked into you. Only you can take it. It's first come, first serve. Nobody else can take this cruise. Okay? The final action is actually advertising for the cruise right here. And that is getting peeps to sign up for that awesome cruise that you have planned. So to do so, you're going to now acquire some passengers. Now you want passengers that match the color of the activities that are on your ship. So I could, for 1 advertising, for 1 marketing advertising token, I could attract 1 of those tourists. For 2, 1 of those, and for 3, this will conveyor and we'll move this once we actually launch. So we have a green activity here, and so that activity, I say, you know what, I want to go ahead and attract that tourist. So that tourist can go ahead and come on over there. But again, if you remember, we now have room for 2. So you know what, why don't we grab another one? And let's go and grab a purple there. So that is going to cost us a total of 3 marketing or 3 advertising, if you will. And then you're going to gain money and you're going to gain reputation from it because they're booking these cruises. So they are going to pay for Each guest is going to gain for each destination on the cruise. So there are 2 guests, 1 destination. That's going to be $2. So $2 from the bank. Okay. The second thing is you're going to gain reputation for each matching guest. So it's going to be 1 rep and 2 money because there is 1 family going on there, and there is I think a leisure, a relaxation passenger as well. But had it been that instead, those 2 green ones, then it would be 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay? All right.
It'd be all family.
All right. So that's it. Ready to rock and roll. So those are all the available actions that you can take in the game on your turn. Again, you're going to take 2 of the actions, either 1 or both of those once or twice respectively, or you'll come over if you have any developments and be able to take additional options. But again, you're going to take 2 actions on your turn. But then, maybe in lieu of doing that, instead of placing, there we go. Instead of placing workers out there, you can choose to launch a ship. I'll circle back to that in a moment. The last thing you can do is call a meeting. Call a meeting is recall your workers. If you have all your workers out here for whatever reason, you've taken actions, hey, I don't have anybody on my board to bring back, you have to call a meeting. Or maybe one's in space out there partying and the other is out here on the board. If you can't place workers, you can't take the action. And if you can't launch a ship, then you have to call a meeting. Or maybe I just have 1 worker out there and I wish to call a meeting. Okay. To call a meeting, grab that worker, comes back, and you'll see this break symbol or income symbol. That means you get any 1 income hand, and that is all these. You get any 1 of those. If it's flipped over, guess what? You don't get that 1. So if you look, I could get a buck, a marketing, or a point. These do not have that hand symbol, so therefore you can't do it. So that's how you get your workers back. Obviously, if they're in space, they stay in space.
Yep.
All right, so now let's go ahead and circle back. There. I would like to launch a ship. This is a pretty involved process, but I'm going to briefly go through all of it.
You get an action.
Oh, yeah, apologies. In addition, whenever you call a break, you also get 1 action. And that action is going to be anywhere that you have that is attached to your development, meaning I would get either of those or either of those, or 1 of those 4, as it were. If I have multiple developments out there, then choose. All right, so now getting ready. Hey, I want to launch a ship instead of placing workers. To launch a ship, it's a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to launch. All right. So there's a pre-flight checklist. There are 4 steps to that pre-flight checklist. First off, have I sold a cruise? In other words, do I have my consultant out there? Yes. Awesome. Do I have an available shuttle with at least 1 spot available? Yes. Do I have access to the resources? Let's imagine I did. Okay? And finally, have I sold to guests, or do I need to do so immediately? All right. So one last thing. That marketing step, so being able to sell it to guests, this is optional. In lieu of doing that, now you're getting money and you're getting reputation. In lieu of that, you can be like, you know what? Hey, bargain basement, we got everything's got to go, go, go. So hey, all you do is you just straight up pay the advertising cost. If there's nobody there, you can always spend for advertising for a customer.
Yes.
But you just spend it, you take the matching, and you put them into your ship. You get no benefit. In other words, or right now, you get no money, you get no rep for doing that.
No
All
booking
right.
benefit.
So that is the pre-flight checklist. Once that is done, now there are 5 steps that you're going to go through. for launching a shuttle. The first thing is place the scheduled cruise above the ship. Okay, cool. So literally, that cruise is going to come over and physically go over on top there. Cruise consultant is going to go back, and your peeps are going to come into the ship like that. All right. At this point is when you do the last minute sail. Okay, they're loaded up, they're ready to rock and roll. Cool. All right, that's step 5, or 5 seconds from countdown, or from launch, if you will. The fourth is placing a progress cube. So if you look over here at the company goals, right above it, we have progress cubes over here that match up with our company goals. In addition to that, everybody has a supply of these cubes. Take one from the supply and add it in there. Okay, this is again the timer for the game. That is step 4 over here on the launch. Then pay your resources is step 3. Hey, for every person on the ship, you need to pay 1 food. That includes the pilot. He would like to eat. So in our example, that's going to be a total of 3. Then every module, every segment requires an oxygen. That's going to be, again, your pilot also. No, I'm sorry. It is only the 3 segments. 1, 2, 3. So that would be 3 segments there. And then it is going to be fuel. The fuel cost is shown at the top. So this one's only going to cost 2 fuel. Okay, you pay all of your resources from here. If you don't have those resources, did I mention at any time for your cards, you can discard the card for the resource that's shown on it, discard it, and boom, you get that resource. In addition to that, over on the reputation track, oh no, I'm 1 fuel short. Okay, you can always spend it to go past that to the next lowest. Well, if I were there, in that case, I would actually drop that to go to there. You can do that for money, for advertising, and all of that stuff. All right? All right. So we are now through step 3 of launch. Step 2, get points, which I hear is important in this game because it's the goal of the game. So what that's going to be is you don't get 5 points, you just don't lose 5 points. So I guess it's gaining in a sense. And then you are going to score 1 point for every segment in your ship. 1, 2, 3. Hey, I would score 3 points. And then you will flip that over and you'll notice that, hey, all right, now everything matches up. Awesome, cool, all right. And once you have done that, the step 1 is going to be, try that again, add the one that you flipped into the engine. Okay.
The cargo.
Yes. So bringing that over, that will go there. In addition to that, you need a pilot. So one of your workers is then going to load up there into the pilot, and boom, you have launched. Congratulations. Now, to circle back, at the beginning of your next turn, you are going to do steps, depending on where you are in space. We'll talk about those when we actually get there. And the very last thing of launch, and these are prototype boards, they've since added this over on the actual production boards, is we need to refill that. So we would get a new one there, and we're going to get new passengers or new tourists. How many stops are on there? There's 1. So on the existing that just left, that is 1. So that's going to get...
It's 2.
Were there 2?
Yeah, there's 2 passengers.
Oh, I took 2. You're right. And the color of the passengers are the new one. Here, that will go 1 there. And that, I'm sorry, that'll go...
They go to the top, yeah.
Yeah, they go there and there.
And then things will.
And then all of the green ones will have dropped down. So there and there, like so. All right. We'll fix that when we get started. That is launching a ship. Like I said, the very first step, you're going to move in space and then take one of the actions. You can have multiple ships in space at the same time if you have multiple ships. Carry on doing that. And finally, the very last thing that you're going to do on your turn are the company goals. Company goals, when you've met them, this is the amount required depending on what it is. The first player to launch 2 ships. The first player to have 6 modules or 6 segments built into their ships. And the first player to have sets of developments built on the board, both on the track as well as for the bonuses up top. So 2 complete sets. The first player to do so is going to take whichever of their ones that they did. Let's say, you know what, Derek was the first to launch 2 ships. So he is going to take this marker and add it on there. He obviously will have had other markers out there. When this gets full, at the end of that player's turn, we're going to have a scoring round. We'll cover that when we actually get there. So we score it, and then we go into filling the next one. And as we fill these, this is the timer of the game. When the third one gets filled, we're all going to take one additional turn, do some other stuff, and then we go into scoring. Final scoring. We will do a final scoring there, and then final scoring, whoever has the most points wins. That's good enough. Go ahead. What?
We've got to tell people what happens with the shuttle in space, is that right?
What do you mean?
This step.
Yeah, we'll do it when we get there,
yeah.
I said.
Okay.
Yeah, I mentioned that. Yeah.
All right, good.
Good enough. It's running long. Let's get started. Give me an hour to reset the board now. No, help me out of here.
Yeah.
I imagine you guys... Oh, I did not mention the variant also that we're playing with. So the variant is we're using a 4th player. Oh, I didn't talk about bumping workers. Good Lord. When a worker is out here, if you have your worker out there and it gets bumped, it just comes back and you immediately get the one-time or the bonus, the income bonus for having done for having placed your worker out there or brought them back. Good Lord. Never again, 10 a.m.
There we go.
All right, cool. All right, let me fix my board. That goes there. You have my starting ship. I appreciate you. We still need a couple of things for setup that we will go over. Probably ought to reset those. That we'll figure out that number here in a minute. That one will go to the left of that. That should probably come back. Is there anything else that y'all can see? Let me have the rule book.
I think you got everything.
So anyway, the variant. It's an extra one. It's going to go around. It's going to bump players that are there, and will eventually upgrade to the expert one. You want to mention it?
Yeah, when we get to after the first scoring, we'll bump it to the expert one. So, yep. And then when if someone goes to the location where the expert is, that's where the green worker is. It'll move to the next space, unless it's the same player who bumped the worker. In which case, we'll just keep going. It may bump it may bump an opponent's pawn.
Which will allow extra bumping.
Yep.
Randomized turn order?
Yep.
Go for it.
All right.
So all that matters is first. So
Okay. First.
Damn it.
all right, Derek's first. So in reverse order, we're going to place one development from the left column. You choose which one you want to put out, and it must go on a different area, and everybody is going to likely get...
I don't think you must. Yeah. Yeah. So.
And then in reverse order, we're going to take a blueprint,
Yeah.
and then it refills at the end of all of that. And then we're ready to rock and
I
roll.
think that's a nice one to go to.
All right. Let's see. Where did you take from? You took.
I took from.
Switch those around.
Oh, that-
food.
no.
Food's up top.
Wow.
There you go. You took food.
I took food, yes.
I think I'm going to take oxygen. And looking at these, looking at that, I think I will go there.
Damn it.
We all get our reputation for that as well. Yeah, so these, how these work are at the back, on the back of these, for one of them that we didn't place, you put these out based on player count. So that's going to be a blocking space available, or a block
But
space.
the fact that this is here means that we all can use this deck if we're willing to pay the bank.
If you're willing to pay the bank, yeah.
Yes.
All right, well, I'll put out my development here or here, but no, I'll go here.
All right, so now Shrey, blueprints.
Okay.
Oh, did we all get a rep from doing that? Or
We
it's-
all did.
Cool.
And then there will be rep based on turn order, additional rep based on turn order. All right, so let's see.
We will explain what that worker does. That's the variant that we're playing with, Paul.
I'm going to start with the one at the bottom. What is that? I can't read what that says.
The tanning deck?
Tanning deck, yeah.
I mean, seems important in space. That's
Yeah.
what you're going with? All right. I want to know what a 5D cinema is. And I'll be honest, like if you put a gun to my head, the massage lounge sounds awesome. Roller coaster, but this is all about doing well and not just what we personally want. So looking at that,
What cruises are available, you mean?
no, well, yes, but you know what? Yeah, let's go with the 5D cinema. So that's going to be me. Again, these are free to take at the beginning.
I'll
or
take the massage
whenever you do
lounge.
so.
I was going to take whatever
All right.
the one you didn't take.
All right.
It has 2 symbols on it.
Those slide and refill.
Okay. Arcade. Laser tag and game show.
All right, awesome, cool. All right, so now,
We start with
yeah, our starting stuff.
I get nothing. Woo!
Oh my God, I should have switched those. So, $10, 2 advertising, and 1 card, 1 agenda card. So
Thank you.
your money's over there.
Yes.
Oh, well that works out. Okay, that'll do. All right.
and then rep. So player 2 gets 1 additional rep, player 3 gets a 2.
So player 2 is me, and player 3. There we go.
Boo.
and he's going to flip.
And now the bottom flips. And that should be at the -5 side. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Finally, here we go. Derek, take it away.
I just want to see if it was a match.
Oh, hey, Colton's here. Hey, Colton. Let's fix that. Derek, I'll bring up the cameras while you
Okay.
read.
Got it.
There we go.
All right. So my first action, I think I'm going to go here, and I will lay down, take my action.
All right, so you got 2 actions. What you got? Go.
First, I'll schedule a cruise. Let's schedule a cruise.
All right.
And because my segments that I've kind of already started on, kind of giving myself a little bit, I think I'll go with a quick jaunt, and I will take the one that has 2 that has the family on it. I'll take
The family, which that is...
third one down.
Third one down.
There we go.
No, that is
Okay.
relaxation.
Relaxation. Sorry,
Okay, cool.
yoga.
All right. So then, when you schedule a cruise, you also look at your player aid.
Oh, sorry. Schedule a cruise.
He gets one of the bonuses on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. So now I'll take this bonus, and I'll flip it over, and then I'll receive 1 food.
Sweet.
All right. Cool. That's one action. Action number 2.
I'll take out one of my development discs to add to the board, and it will cost me 5, and I'll just spend 5 straight.
Okay. Where are you putting it? And now, even regardless of how he paid, he can put it there, 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 or any of those up top.
There.
All right. Easy enough. All right. So I'm up. All right. That was kind of what I was planning on doing, which I can do still by coming over here, since I have my development already out there. If I'm going to do it, I probably ought to do it early. I think so. You know what? I know it's not terribly exciting, but I'm going to do the same thing. I think. So going here, because I have that, I can do those. Yeah, it's not the cruise I wanted, at least, the one that you scheduled. So I will go ahead, come on over. I will go ahead and schedule that as the family one there. And then for me, these are great because you get an influx of whatever it is that you need. It's a giant one-time bonus.
Yep.
These are the gift that keep on giving. So you know what? It worked for me last game. I'm going to go ahead and get a resource of my choice there, which that's the same thing you did. God, I really don't want to do that, but fine. I will do so. And you know what? Let's go ahead and go oxygen.
Totally
there.
different now.
All right. And then I will go ahead and place another development. And for, yeah, God, I hate the idea of doing the exact same thing, but that will be, that's so tempting. No, I will place that. And this, though, is going to go there. And the reason is,
Yeah.
all segments now cost 1 fewer to build.
Yep.
And if you're going to do it early.
Yep.
And for that, I get a rep. That's both my actions done. Shrey, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna follow the pack. I'm gonna do something different. I was thinking about doing one of a couple of different things, maybe getting some more segments. But I think right now I'm interested in. Since you both have scheduled, I don't need to worry about my scheduling. I do have purple. I was kind of hoping to take the one Derek took, so I'll have to figure something else out.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there are ones, but man,
Yeah.
that's a lot of fuel.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the card space. Yes.
All right. Now, to be clear, when I took my action, I could have done that. I could have gone where Derek is, and just like a Vital Lacerda, like the Gallerist, I could have bumped him out.
I would have liked that.
But if I did that, he would have gotten one of his income. He would have got a benefit from that. So
And a worker.
nah, no thanks. Go ahead.
So my options are taking a shuttle, or so I can do those 4 actions if I'm willing to pay 2 to the bank, or I could do one of those for not paying the bank.
Right.
I don't want to take a shuttle. I don't want to buy a new worker right now since it's fairly expensive. Getting resources is nice, but one thing I'm going to do is take cards twice.
Oh.
So I can do the same action twice.
Oh,
So-
get after it.
So
okay.
all of them.
So I'm going to take all the cards.
Wow. Okay. I did not expect that. Okay. Yeah.
One thing to note is hand size is 5, as said down on the
bottom right. Yeah.
Bottom right.
And you happen to be at
5. Yes.
5. Now, if you are over hand limit, you get to discard it, but you get the benefit. You get the resource in the bottom left-hand corner.
If you can hold it.
So,
yes. Yeah.
yes, Joe. Cog early and cog often. Exactly.
Yes. If
Derek,
you can afford it. Oh.
There. Okay. Go. You're up.
Still a lot of spots I can go without
Bumping anybody.
yeah, but Actually, I can go somewhere where nobody's going and also get the benefits that I am looking to achieve. So
Sounds ideal.
sounds completely ideal, which I'll do. So I'll go here.
Yeah.
Thanks. Or do I go to the one next to it? You know what? I'll go here instead. Because actually, I think I have a better plan I just
Okay.
came up with. All right, first I'll fill all those.
All right. So first off, filling, he gets a rep.
Woohoo!
He gets an advertising.
Yay!
He gets a buck and a resource of your choice, which meaning one of the 3 main resources.
I'll take
And then
fuel.
4 new cards.
All right, 4 cards.
You want to read them off as they come out, or I can, either or?
You go for it.
Okay, all right. So they're all awesome, right? So commissions and fees. Gain an additional $1 per resource added whenever you take the add resource action, refilling the silo.
Yep.
And an additional reputation, but this card does not count as the one that you need to discard. If you add a cube to the timer up here, then get $5. Okay, awesome. You will get them right yet. The HRSI tiles. You can exceed your maximum shuttle segment capacity by 1 segment on 1 shuttle, meaning it can go to 4, or later on maybe go to 5. And lastly, double duty. You can build up to 4 segments following placement limits, because again, you're limited to 3 as is. Do not lose influence if building from the display. So one thing I didn't mention, when you actually build these, you can build any of those or the ones that you have. You just have to pay the additional cost in where it is. All right. Okay. So that said, you have now refilled. That is 1 action. What else, sir? So that was that.
All right, and I am currently going on a cruise, a leisure cruise. So I am going to do this action here, and with that action, I can build one of the blueprints I currently have, or I can build directly from the display.
Yep.
So I'll do both,
Okay.
because that'll make it interesting. So I'll spend 4 to place the massage lounge on here.
All right.
And then I will spend that 4, so that's 4, and then I will also buy from the display, so I can choose one of these 2 that actually, because I still have $2 left, and I could choose one of these, which will give me a complete set to be in, because I think it's one of the.
No, that was last game.
Ah, okay. So then I'll just make it more exciting with the roller coaster.
All right. So it's going to be a total of $2 because of that. Try that again. There we go. Hold on. $2 and 1 rep, and he's going to get an additional point for that as well. So that's 1 rep. You are pink.
1 backwards, not.
Sorry, went the wrong way. You're right. Thank
Roller
you. Glad
coaster,
somebody's paying attention.
massage lounge, cruise ship. Whoop, whoop.
Paid all your money.
All gone. Just like that.
Yeah, the blues at the end.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So that was both your actions, and now.
The tea room.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
Hey.
the tea room.
I feel seen. All right. So. A moment. Not bump, it skips it. That's it. Okay. All right. So I have 1 more worker available. I could recall.
And we can't bump ourselves.
For each. Yeah, and that's probably the biggest catch. I can go to any of these 5 locations. Going here, no big deal. He would just go there and doesn't. But I don't want another ship right now, but I do need resources.
But you don't want to do that twice.
No, I do not. Getting cards. No. Honestly, what I need is that.
There's a place you can get there pretty easily.
The other option is that, and it would give me resources.
Thanks.
I could sketch it. But I'm low on cash.
As we all are. Oh, except for Shrine, apparently. He hasn't spent any yet.
There. No. Ah, this is frustrating. Who put these out in this order?
I don't know. They're a masochist.
1, 2. That leaves me $3. That is. Oh God, the one I have is 5. That would be 2 to do that. I need cash, honestly. I mean, I could. Oh, there it goes. You know what we're going to do? We're going to call a meeting.
Oh. That's not what I was expecting.
Not what I was expecting either.
No.
So I'm going to recall this worker back. And when I do so, I get income. And I can get any one income of any of those. I think that...
For $1?
I think that's worth it. Is it? Ah, okay, it's not worth it. Never mind.
Next turn will be 2.
Yeah.
And you might get kicked out.
Yeah, no, here. We'll come up here.
Wow, you were going to forego an action so you didn't kick me out?
I need... Yeah. All right. So there. Derek gets kicked out. He gets an income of something. Either a buck, a reputation, or a point. A buck in advertising, or, yeah, it's going to be $1.
Yeah, I don't have it.
So I'm going to go ahead and build blueprints to start. Or acquire blueprints, sorry. So I will acquire the bounce park. And... That's so expensive. I really want that arcade, but it's so expensive.
Yeah, I've only got $6.
I will go ahead and take the arcade anyways. So, there. That is action number 1.
And it wipes and fills.
It does.
Immediately.
Or it doesn't wipe, it just slides and fills.
Slides and
Yeah,
fills.
I got you. Ice Cream Emporium. So I assume that's like the Dippin' Dots, right? Because space, right?
And
the shopping hub.
Yeah.
I cannot get rid of my card because of what it is.
Oh, well. Sounds good.
It really is.
Do another development.
I think it's crazy to be thinking about it. Yeah, it's crazy. So you know what? I think I'm going to take 2 more.
Sure.
9, 4, 6, 3. Yeah. So I will go. I don't really. Yeah, I will go ahead and take some more blueprints. I'm allowed a total of 5. I have 3. And I think I'm trying a strategy, and we're going to see if it's going to work. We're going to take the shopping hub and the ice cream emporium.
In comes the Astro Spa and karaoke.
Really?
Or
Karaoke?
karaoke. Yeah, no. It's weird how some people say karaoke around here.
All right, so that's me done.
Well, clear to Rome. Let's leave the 2 that you took initially were like, great. No, those are the 2 I was interested in. Then the 2 that came out were acceptable. So you took all those.
Oh. Yes. Yep. So if you're looking for some family time, you're not getting it.
I could wipe and hope that something comes out. But.
Right. We didn't talk about that, but for a reputation, you can just wipe any number of them. Your choice.
Wow.
All right, but that said.
I might do that, actually.
Really? It's that bad for you, huh? Oh, you really want the green. Well, you have purple. Oh, you want one of each. Okay. Oh, and there's none. I have caught up. I now see what you're talking about. Okay,
right.
got it.
There's orange out here in the cruises, but I don't have an orange.
I wish I scheduled that cruise now. If there was only trading in this game, if you schedule that cruise.
And Ian's like, oh, and don't forget, Edward, all of those are cheaper to build.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I promise you, Ian, I have not forgotten. I promise.
I wish I went there first.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I like all 4 of those.
Yeah, they're all good.
They're all.
I mean, it's amazing
Yeah.
to have him, the pilot, actually have fun.
Yes. So, all right. So, what you thinking? Shrey?
Yeah. I'm.
It's just 1 rep.
It is, and I might do it, but the likelihood that something come out that I want, I don't know. We'll see. I think I need to do it because I can't wait. So yeah, I will kick you out, of course.
Oh,
Wow.
I'll take that. Thank you.
I feel like we all need to kick each other out.
Right.
Well, at
So-
least one time.
And you know what? I don't need the money right now. I know that sounds crazy, even though I only have $5. So I'll take the advertising. Right now, this moment, I don't need the buck. All right, done.
All right. Well, push me down a reputation.
All right, you are gonna. How many are you wiping?
All of them.
Woo!
Yeah, I can wipe any number.
Yes, any number.
They go to the bottom of the.
Bottom of the stack, yeah. So bottom of the back stack.
Yeah, I'll put it.
Go
I'll
ahead.
put it.
I
down.
got you.
We got the
Botanical garden. We got a spacewalk.
Ooh, the zero gravity deck,
Isn't
and
that every deck?
observation deck,
Oh,
and
yeah.
what has not come out.
Oh, hey, oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know what that? Wow.
Sorry, Shrey.
Wow. Oh, and y'all can't see, but the top one
Is snacks and
is
store.
Snacks and Story Time, which is a family one. You do it again.
I might. Yeah, let's do it again.
All right, one more round. It's just reputation.
Out goes the casino. All right, we'll put these back in.
Sad. Yeah, are you wiping all 5?
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
Well, no, not of. I don't want to presume.
All right, let's go out. Snacking and story time.
There we go.
Wave Worlds.
All right.
The Beanbag Lounge.
That sounds fun.
Jet bumpers, which sounds amazing.
Right.
Unless you hurt yourself. And then
Aerial stunt deck. Oh, dude, I would so be down for that, even at my age. I totally would.
All right.
yeah, until I get injured.
Go ahead, here. All right, so we got our first, here we go, extra blueprints. You can take 3 additional. So in other words, you can take 5, but you get 2,
Woo.
and then you can refill.
So I
if
get
you
4
want.
because I can only hold 4.
Oh, because you have 1. That's a fair point. All right. Now, because he's playing it for the thing, he doesn't also get the
That's right.
the fuel. So what one?
Let's see. I'll take the second from the bottom. What is that?
Wave World. Party on. Excellent.
And then we'll take the second. That's the middle one.
The Beanbag Lounge.
Beanbag Lounge.
Now, you may refill if you want at this point.
Well, yeah, it does. Yeah, slide.
Okay. We have the Climb Zone. And,
Namaste.
All right. So expensive. I want cheap. I'll take the
Climb Zone.
the yoga studio
Okay.
and the Climb Zone is cheap.
I don't know if there's a skydiving, spacewalking one. I don't know.
Or
Where they let you outside of the ship, basically.
Yeah.
or the
It's like falling off of a cruise ship.
yeah, I'll take cheap.
You don't want to fall off this cruise ship. You'll be in space.
All right, go ahead. 2 more.
That was one action.
Yep. So dive deck and sport arena.
So-
All right.
Second action is I might pay you $2 to put on development.
So is the dive deck like an
Because it's an
aquarium?
investment in the future.
I support this.
So $2.
Wow.
$5.
We going to Sizzler. So you're paying me 2 to do that.
Yeah. Pay you
Wow.
$2, and I'm paying $5 to put out.
That's what happens when you have the disc at the right location.
Probably.
You were going to put yours there, I have a feeling, if I hadn't, right? Yeah.
That was still my first 2 moves.
Yeah.
Putting those 2 discs out. I really wanted that one.
I'm going to put out.
Yes, they are made of wood. At least in our prototype, they are
Yep.
made of wood. Gustav.
I'm putting out this development. I took out off the fuel and
Yeah.
putting it in the space that takes one less fuel,
Okay, I mean,
and push me up reputation, please.
and +1. There we go.
Silk
All
All
right,
sharp.
Derek.
All right.
Sorry,
Yeah, go
one
ahead.
last thing. So to give an idea on the length of the game, the first half of the game is filling this, and it very much ramps up.
Yes.
Like going through, like as soon as we're done with 2, 3 can happen in the blink of an eye.
As soon as we have a couple of ships ready,
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna be,
rocking and rolling. So it's a slow build
so
up.
prepare to launch. So since everybody's being good, everybody's kind of being nice, I'm going to go to that middle action space. There you
Here?
go, Shrey.
All right, so
Thank
kicking
you. You kicked me
Shreya.
out.
I am. Take an income, sir.
Oh, what do I want?
Something pleasurable.
I need
hope.
money and resources.
Well, I'm only
we
giving you
don't?
one thing. I have $1, so
I think I need the money more, so I'll take $1.
Yeah, unplug yours and plug it back in. All right, go ahead.
I think those cards that are currently out look really good. So I'll take all 4. Well, thanks.
This is unlike every other play that we've done,
It's totally different.
Awesome.
Oh, they're all good. I couldn't make a choice, so I figured I'd take them all.
All right, Shrey, 4 cards, please, sir.
4 cards. Yeah, I got it right.
All right, Angel Investor. Oh, hey, gain an additional $4 whenever you get call a meeting. Marketing Blitz, get 3 marketing from the supply or advertising. You may launch as your second action using the worker you use for your first action. Don't worry, it's not going to be available for you. Go ahead. And gain $2 per customer, per tourist when launching one of your shops. Wow. Wow.
I mean,
cards are
these are
very
really
nice.
these are really good too.
Wow. If everything's overpowered, nothing's overpowered.
That's right.
Oh, why did we do that? They don't know. You're right.
Oh,
They don't.
Golly.
sorry.
It's habit.
Yeah.
It didn't happen yet, but you could do that for your turn.
Oh, but the problem is there and there. Oh.
Yeah, they're not.
You
close.
know what? No, shuffle them in.
Shuffle them into the deck.
Shuffle them into the
Right.
deck. Because I think that would influence things too much. You know what? Honestly, I need to build.
Well,
is
I'm
what I
happy with the
need.
cards I have.
And I need resources. I would like to refill those. Now, I think it just makes more sense to go here. Derek, take your income.
Why, thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and start by building here blueprints. So, what blueprint? So I have 7. I think it just makes sense to not overthink this and get clever. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and play financial loophole. Pay 2 fewer for each segment, which is really 3 fewer for each segment
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
very nice.
So let's go ahead and build the 2 big boys. That's why I didn't mind the cost. So I'm going to go ahead and build those. So it's going to be 3 less for each. So that's $1 and $2 respectively for a total of 3. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Arcade, I think putting it down by the engine, the sounds will get muffled because the arcade. That makes sense. And you want it, the cinema a little bit removed from that, so that thematically that makes sense.
I'm not sure what the 5th D is, but it's there.
Right. So there we go. That's action number 1. And I did mention I want resources, so I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 more bucks. I don't know why I thought they refill. So I will get 2 resources and I will get 2 advertising. The resources will be a food and a fuel. There we go. Done. All right, cool. Kevin says, if you build a cog for your first action adjacent to yourself, can you use that cog for your second action? Yeah,
Yes.
Of course.
that would be clever. Yes, totally. All right, that's me
Oh, it's back to me. Sorry.
in the game of.
Yep. I need to put on my cruise director. So I'm going where you are. Hey, how about
Hey, I appreciate this.
where am I going? What else do I want to do? I would like to do development also, because this discount is awfully nice.
Yeah. Before you build, it's really nice.
Yeah, since well, it'll cost me.
I mean,
It'll cost me what, like 5 money, but it saves over the course of the game.
Yeah.
You save. Maybe you build like how many? If you have 3 ships and 2, 3, 3, 6, 7, it saves some.
it's a meaningful discount.
All right, so I will go here.
Oh, thank you so much. And I will go ahead. I'll take the buck now.
All right, I'm going to send my cruise director down to the bottom cruise, if you would.
Woo!
Wow.
That's a lot of fuel,
Yep.
but probably worth it. Okay, and then which of your bonuses on your launch
I'm gonna
tower?
take the money.
I'll take the one-time bonus. What is it?
Yeah,
$4, right?
$4.
Yep. Okay.
2, 3, 4. And then the second action is, hey, I might spend that money. I could actually go here. Oh, that's the other option. That's what I'm going to do. All right.
Yeah, hold on.
Since
Which
my
is
cock
what?
is here.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this action.
Okay.
And because I have another card,
Okay. Go for it.
the loyalty program. So I pay $1 only to
Oh, and you get 3 and 3.
I get 3 and 3 rather
And
than
you pay $1.
Yeah,
That,
$1 for 3
that's
and 3.
So gross. All right.
$1 for 3 and 3. So it's going to be going to do at least that. The question is, what's the third? And then I'll get 3 after that.
Here you go. Here.
Like, there. What's the last one I take? I will take the fuel. Yeah, I'll take the fuel.
All right, Derek.
I think I should start my turn by doing the fun stuff. So I think I'll start with using a card.
Okay,
And
go
I'll
for
place
it.
it-
No, just read it. What's
Okay.
it say?
As a free action, I can take a cockpit and engine pair. I can take the engine bonus as usual, and I may gain a bonus listed of any other engine on display if I want.
Oh, okay. So you're taking ships.
But the ship I want, I actually don't want any of the bottoms of any of the other ones.
Okay, so
But I mean, this one gives you $2 in one resource. This one gives you a card
and advertising.
advertisement. This one will give you 2 incomes automatically. Now, if it was higher level of the game, that would be better. And the last one gives you 2 resources and $1, which I'm going to take that one because the top is actually scoring based on launches. So
Well, it's number of different ships that launched.
number of different
yeah.
ships. Yep.
So as long as you have 2 or 3 ships, which obviously you're going to have 2, it makes sense. So okay, you're choosing that one.
That's
so
right.
you get 2 resources and $1.
Which will peg me out at everything. I'll flip
And
this
then,
over.
yeah, once you get it, you
And I get $1. And then I will play this card right here.
And give me the other card, if you would.
There we go.
And what's that one?
This is performance bonus. I'll be able to add a cube. When I add a cube to the objective area, I will gain $5.
Well, that's when you play it when you do.
I know, which I'm doing right now because I'm launching.
Oh.
Yes, so I'm going to be able to launch. I'm trying to launch as early as possible.
Well, okay. All right. So walk us through the steps. Go for it.
Okay, so
First, so there's the pre-flight checklist on the back of your player aid.
that's right. That's right. So if I check all my things, I have it scheduled.
Yep.
I have the available shuttle with a spot for a passenger.
Yep.
I have access to all of the resources, even more than I need.
Oh, show off.
And then I don't have any guests. So what I'm going to have to do is actually advertise and be able to get this guest, because I need at least 1 guest to come. So I look over at the board and see what's available.
Hold on. You'll do that here momentarily.
Oh,
Now,
sorry. We
open
do
up.
them in order.
There you go. Launch your shuttle. I'll walk you through it. Here.
Yeah, sure.
Place the scheduled cruise above the shuttle.
Boop.
Return the cruise consultant. Done. And now, you need 1 passenger. So, you need some amount of marketing and what color?
I would like
assume
to have
purple.
1 purple, and it will cost me 1 marketing.
Leisure. All right.
Yes.
There you go.
There we go.
So again, he doesn't get the benefit of the other stuff, but he got that. All right, cool. Then place a progress cube onto the next available space. And by doing that, you're also going to get $5. Well done, you. That's step 5. Step 4 is place the progress cube, right? Step 3, pay 1 food per guest plus a pilot. Nope.
Pilot. All right, so I
Pay
paid
food.
Yeah, so
There
it
you
goes to 1, goes to 1, and
There
10 to
you
0.
go. Got it. Score the cockpit.
5 for each, 1 point for each segment, which is 2 whole points.
2 points.
2
for
points
pink.
for pink.
Okay. And now load up. Take the upgrade token into the engine.
There we go.
Place your worker, which now becomes a pilot. And we have an official countdown now. Here we go. Where was it? It was...
Ready for my roller coaster.
Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Well done. All right. So we have our first launch.
And my worker's in space.
Hello, my baby.
Goodbye, worker.
Hello. All right. Cool. All right. Well done, you. All right. So now, I very well might be following in your footsteps. Do I want to race to launch? I don't know. Glad you liked it, TK. He sent me a text. That was awesome. All right, nice. All right, so do I launch as well? I don't know. I want the points.
I know.
And I want the rep,
Me
or the
too.
money in the rep to do that, but it slows you down, plus refilling that. Oh.
If I didn't have those cards
Oh,
in my hand-
no. And here's why I don't want to do this. I'll walk through the thought process here. If I place my worker out here, I get to refill this and I get to, book the crew, have the passengers and get all the benefit. But then, if I don't get bumped, I then have to call a meeting, which puts me back 2 turns
That's why-
from launching.
that's why I launched.
So, you know what we're going to do? Very similar.
You still will have to take that turn later, though. You're still going to have to fill that coffee break. But
Yeah, but I can do it after the ship's in space. So I think we're going to go ahead and launch. All right, so here we go. Pre-flight checklist. Cruise scheduled. Yes. Available shuttle with the yes. Access to resources. Yep. And guest pre-sold or last-minute sale. Yep. All right, so here we go. So I will do very similar. I will get that right yet. All right, so cruise goes. That goes up. We're going to go ahead. That's going to be 2 points. It's going to be exactly the same as Derek's.
without
So-
$5.
Huh?
You didn't have a card to play.
Oh, yeah, fair. All right, so we're getting 2 points for yellow for that. I'm going to pay, that's going to be 2 fuel. And the reason it's 2 fuel is that, let's bring that, there we go. So it shows it's 2 fuel, so there we go. It's going to be 2 oxygen, and it's going to be 2 food. There we go. I scored my 2 points. I gained 5 in a sense. That token will now come over there. And one thing that we did not talk about is if you look at this, now that that has launched, anytime you get income, oh yeah, I see it. Every time you get income, now I can get 2 resources, and that seems better.
It certainly does.
Yep,
I'm
cool.
super excited.
So let's see, that and the pilot will come on up there. I have to book.
But they will be cheaper.
Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that first. So before...
From my launch.
Yeah. Again, that's why it's a little, like we have a little sticky note as a reminder so we don't forget, which means we forgot. So this is what happened first. Walk us through it.
That was Derek's turn.
Yeah, Derek. So he took...
He took one person.
Yep, I took
Right.
one guy.
So first, all the people of this color moved
Move down. So the greens will move down. Okay, done.
Next, we add
One green.
We add one visitor, one tourist, and the color that comes out matches whatever's
There.
here, and it'll go to the top.
Okay, so now with my turn, I am choosing to bring on a family.
Oh,
Yeah, a
that's very
family.
nice of you.
So that's going to cost me 1 advertising. That will come over there. Boom. We're ready to rock and roll. Now we only get the fancy shuttle launch once per round.
Okay.
So there we go.
And now we
All right.
now we do this again. So
Oh right. So now go ahead.
this comes out.
So-
everything slides down a segment. So those all slide down.
Oh, because all of those.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
it ain't getting cheaper, and we get one added, and it's going to be the leftmost, which is going to be purple. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So we've done that. We have launched. We have dudes in space. Shrey, you're up.
Well, all my dudes are in action spaces, so I guess I'll be calling a meeting.
All right.
So
you are
they all
blue.
come back to me.
That and that.
I'm going to use a card while I do this.
Okay.
This card says, when you call a meeting, you may forfeit all your income, which would be $2 or resources or something,
Right, yeah.
and gain 6 money instead. So I'll just take 6 money.
I mean, it's a choice. And then you get to take one action, and that one action can be anywhere adjacent to one of your cogs. So that, or that.
Right, and
Can't be this one, because
Right.
you've already scheduled.
yeah, there's 2 here that I want. I do need 2 segments, and I also would like to do a development, but I think segments are more important.
Okay.
So I'll build 2. I will build these 2.
And no discounts. I mean, I guess you could pay me $2 to get
A $2.
$2 discount.
Yeah, that sounds like a fantastic.
You could. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying,
that's okay.
right?
So this is going to cost
That's too friendly.
6 money. It's expensive, but you know,
Oh, 3 points. One of them.
it is a Wave World and a beanbag lounge. So after people, go.
See, I feel like you're
Surf the
building those in the
waves.
wrong order. I feel like the Wave World should be next to the engine, and then the beanbag lounge, it'd be quieter.
No, but the Wave, this way.
People like the hum of the engine, fall asleep in their chairs.
Yeah, it's a test of our system to see.
Oh, okay, I
we
got
built our
you.
ship correctly.
Okay, all right, fair
make
enough.
Sure the water
Straight
doesn't
cruise
leak
lines
through.
runs a little different. They're like vaults.
All right, so that is that action. Is there anything else that happens? No, I don't think so. Yeah.
All right, cool.
And
Derek.
You know, at the very beginning of my turn, because I have a cruise ship in space, we've now
Yes.
started a very different type of way to begin a turn.
All right. So let me let me actually show on my board
Yeah, you
here.
want to close up for everyone?
All right. So now that we have ships in space, depending on the type of location, it is either a destination spot, do something, an activity, or a day in space or a day at sea, as I like to think of it, or returning home. So Derek's his first one is a day in space. So what this is for a day in space, and I oh, there it is. So each guest gains a bonus with the matching icon. Okay, so now let's take a look at Derek's board again. So his ship there. So we'll zoom in a little bit on his. There we go. So he is actually there. We're
That's
going to
right.
stand these up just
Yes.
because they take up too
Yeah,
much
yeah, yeah.
space. So it's a day in space.
Look how great it looks.
So the day in space, it is a purple
It is.
guest.
It is. And I would like to spend $2 more to also have to change my pilot, which is up here.
Oh, right.
It's the
Okay.
auto self-piloting system, so I can change it to any color. So just right now, I'm going to change him so he will be
A purple Oh, it could be any color, actually.
because I
You're
have
right,
I have
yeah.
2 tags on this for shopping, so maybe I'll do that. I'll make him orange.
All right, so now, if you look over in the top left corner, so he has 1 passenger that is purple, so he's going to get 1 advertising for that.
For 1 symbol.
One
symbol.
Let's try this again. Yeah, I want to make. I know what I mean, but I'm not wording it right. So take a look. He has 1 icon on his ships, so he's going to get 1 advertising.
Yeah.
Then his pilot is orange, he's saying, because he paid that. And there are 2 icons that are orange. So therefore, looking over here, that means he's going to get 2 reputation for that. So,
Woohoo! Super
boom,
important.
done. There we go.
And that was my day in space.
That was your day in space. Now, that was, to be clear, that was strictly... That's worrisome. A moment. Thank you for cooperating. So that was step 1. Step 2 is do his normal turn.
Which I could launch another if I had one, but I do not. And I also actually have no workers, so I have to call a meeting.
You do.
So I will take my guy back, and lucky for me, I have this new space that I have opened.
Yeah,
and so
very similar.
So I get 2 to do so. So I will take, let's take a food and an oxygen, just to maybe get this worker later.
Okay, and then you get 1 action for a J. So any of these 6 are available to use.
So I will open. So I will take. Oh shoot! I don't have a cog there yet.
Yeah, you were not going to take an expert, sir.
Oh, it's what I wanted to do.
Plus, I believe that would cost you $8, unless you had a card. So there's that.
Well, I have resources. I can pay in. Also.
No,
Oh no, it's.
no, that is.
Oh, it's only for the gears. Got it. Okay. All right. So it would be $8. Got it. Let's see. What can I do?
I mean, you could always refill those.
And that's what I'm going to do because.
Are
that
you
makes-
really?
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Oh, I agree. I think that's great.
Oh no!
All right, so we get the reputation.
I should have scheduled a thing. Then no, I'll take it. I'll take a reputation.
Get a advertising, a buck, and a resource. All right, so now what do we got coming out? These will be different. Strategic relationship. On your turn, you can spend a rep to gain $3. You can do it up to 3 times if you have 3 rep.
Ooh.
Okay. You gain 4 additional resources whenever you go to the silo.
That's nice.
Okay. May use any technology once on your turn without paying the players who have the gear on it. Gain 1 money for each gear on that technology.
That's nice.
Okay. At 1 destination, up to 3 tourists, regardless of color, can score without spending. Oh my God. All of those are awesome. Just, I don't know how many of them are awesome right now. Hey, similar. I'm going to have a day in space, except mine's going to be a little bit different on my turn. Sorry, not a day in space. Mine, however, is going to be those. So that is, I get to unlock an upgrade, then spend ads to score guests because I am having a green day in space. Now
Sounds
I have
good.
it in my head. Okay.
Family day in space.
Right. So, with that said, unlock an upgrade. So, my engine, let's go ahead and do that. So, it is a green day there. So, here, I can take this and add it to any of these 3 available spots that are out there. Refresh my memory.
The red
When you pass anything underneath, you'll automatically get that bonus.
on the rep track.
On the rep track, tempting.
When you use a card, you use the card. You also get the
resource.
or vice versa.
And the last one, you can bump yourself.
Yeah.
They're all amazing.
This one time, can I do all 3?
Yeah. I'm going to say the same thing when I have to pick mine.
Oh, man. And that is only on the way up, to be clear. But I don't know. You know what? The freedom to be able to bump yourself.
It's so nice to be able to get all those bonuses as they pass each time you get a rep. But
I just, You know what?
Ooh.
I think we're gonna, every time I spend a card, I get the resource as well.
Seems like you're gonna go card hunting.
I think we may go card hunting. A card hunting we will go. You know what? I don't trust you guys to have those available. Never mind. I will bump myself. All right, so done. And then after that is I can spend ads to score guests. I have one guest. So if it is a green guest, which it is, it is only going to cost me 1 advertising. So there. And it's going to be 3 points plus 1. That'll be 4 points.
Nice.
For yellow, please. And having more guests scores you more points, but having less guests, like you can do quicker.
Did you want to spend $3 to have another guest for another $3 for another 3 points? 2 points for $2 for 3 points. But
It would be 4
you only
points.
have $3. Yeah, it'd be 4 points. That is true. So that's actually a very good ratio.
Oh, that's really good.
But it is making you only have $1 for your.
And we're talking about using that cog.
It was, and that's.
It's a day in space. I can't use that. No.
Oh, only in a day in space.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
good.
no, I can't use it. All right. So that's me done.
Well, that's good because that would be a really cheap loophole.
I will call a meeting. So I will get an income. And much like Derek, it is going to be. I'm going to get 2 fuel options. All right. And then I can take one of those. I could get $3.
Oh, I refilled that, so I would have had to toss a card? No. That's
No.
this. That's a silo action. I'd have to toss a card. Okay, great. I want to make sure I didn't do anything wrong.
I think I'm going to schedule my next cruise. And if I were to do that at the same time, I mean, it's the whole point of me doing this. No, I take it back. I am going to have it for the cards. Done. Final answer. I'm going to go ahead and schedule a cruise. And I'm going to schedule that one. Yeah, final answer. And when I schedule, I get to flip one of these. Oh, this is crazy. So I got the important one as far as I'm concerned. So now the question is, you know what? I think I will go ahead and flip that one. So that means I get a cog at $2 less. So currently it would cost me 5. That's only going to cost me 3. And that.
Oh, it doesn't. It's not that it costs $2. It's $2 less.
It's $2
No,
less.
no, it's 2.
Oh, it's just straight up $2?
I thought it was $2.
There.
Yep.
Yep.
Good?
Yeah. One
right.
fewer. Yeah. Done. Hold on. Yes, done. Go.
Okay.
That's it.
You good?
Yes.
All right.
I'm done.
Go in here.
All right. So bumping the ghost worker, so to speak. So the ghost worker will go there. If if Shrey's other worker was there, it will not bump his own, so it would skip and go there. And if it was mine or Derek's, it would bump us out. So.
Before we actually take our actions,
We actually should have filled a ship. You are correct. Thank you.
Yes.
I didn't actually look at what the ship was.
All right, the new ship is get 3 points and an advertising, and this is score 4 points. If you have,
If you have one, it's 4 points per upgrade token at one destination.
in one destination. Okay,
Yeah. All right. I want the second one down. No, sorry, the top one. I want the top one.
The top ship.
Yes.
Okay, so. All right, so that's going to be $2 and a resource of your choice, and this is get 3 points for each of the top segments in your launch that have been done up.
Bottom. Oh, it's top. I misread that. Sorry, I don't want that one then.
All right.
I thought I was...
There is one for the bottom as well.
Yeah. That's...
It's not bad for me and you. We've already started that one.
Instead, then, I'll take. I will take the. I'll take the second one down.
Second one instead is going to be a card in an advertising, and this is 3 points for every ship that has 2 or more segments.
Yep.
And we will refill the ship while we're there. And that says 2 points for every cube that you have out there on the board, and get $3.
And the card I'll take
Okay.
is this one right here.
You can get 4 additional whenever you take.
Yeah.
What is it? It's that action right there.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, that was one action. Second action is I'm.
You gonna?
I can't.
Oh, never mind. I
I'm
guess
full.
not.
I can take
Okay.
another ship actually. That's not a terrible idea because having a third ship is
You probably will.
reasonable.
Yep.
I'll get this done now rather than have to come back. So what else do we... So... Oh, the bottom one did come out. Did it? No, it didn't.
It did not.
Still didn't come out.
It's still the top.
What came out? Okay, you're filling in the space that was emptied. Okay, not okay.
That is for every
2
cube.
points per cube. Oh, that's nice. I'll take that one.
Okay.
3 money.
And $3.
The 3 money is also nice. All right, done.
All right, Derek.
I had like 5 turns. Like literally, I've changed what I was gonna do because there's so many different things. But first, we'll have a day of space.
Not a day in space.
I'm sorry. We'll have a day of
Activities.
That's
Unlock the upgrade.
That's
a day of
relaxation.
leisure.
Yes.
Relaxation.
There you go.
All right, and then and then I get to choose of these 3 that are up here, similar to the way that Edward just did. The very last one is I can use my regular worker as a
Expert.
which I'm going to do.
Which
and-
means you get, every time you recall any of your workers, you get a +1 income.
Yeah,
Which
seems
means
really
2
good.
resources.
Seems really good.
That doesn't
But
suck.
and the other 2, if you want to go over those for the people at home.
I have to look those.
Oh, sorry.
I don't have them committed to memory. The middle one, whenever you gain a rep, gain an extra rep.
That's what it was.
And
Whenever
the
you
one
launch
on
a ship.
your left or right is when launching, you can spend 2 rep to increase the guest capacity of one of your shuttle cabins by 1.
That's really good. Well, it's
Yep.
a family tour. You can, get the extra bed in there. All right, so that was my so I'm going to receive 4 points for this worker that's right here.
For 1 rep.
For-
1 advertising.
Yeah, for 1 advertising, and I can spend 2 more to get 4 more. Which no, I can't do that.
Stop.
Because I keep saying that wrong rule. Sorry, I apologize. All right, and then I'll take my action, and oh man, so many different things. It would be really nice to get another cube up too. So I think I'm going to do something. Maybe I have $6. I have that many resources. So I could go here. And I could take the development action twice.
Okay, do it.
So for the first one, I'll take this gear, and I'll place it up here.
So that's going to be $6 or
Two
food?
2 food, and
$4.
$3.
4.
Huh?
4. It's 6.
Oh, it's from the 6th row. Oh, my calculations are off. Okay, all right. So I'll just do that one then, and I'm not going to do a second developmental one because I don't have money now. And then I'll schedule a cruise. So let's see what schedule. Let's go with. Wow, everything's really expensive. Let me take the cheap one up top.
No expansions, Jace. All right, You're done?
I am.
All right.
Both actions finished.
I'm having a day in space. The day in space is they gain a bonus for the matching icon. That is that. So that, in my case, again, I had a strategy here, is 2 resources. So that's going to be 1 fuel and 1 oxygen. Done. And for my action, I can't afford to do that. I think still it's 8. No, I can't. As much as I want to, I cannot. That gets me $3. There's those. We're gonna go ahead.
And nobody's kicked me out yet, so you could just kick me out.
Well, there's no.
It's not a matter of kicking you out. It's a matter of the problem is if I go here, I can only get 3 cards
Right. Oh, I see.
because I can't afford
No.
to hire the expert.
But and you don't.
I am just too poor.
You don't
to
have
be
money
able
to
to do
use,
it.
use the development
Get a ship
either.
with 3 resources.
I hear you, but which I think I have to do it on the next round to be able to. That's actually. Oh, we should have put a new ship out. Actually, hold on. $2 a resource and a ship. The 8 point. That is only 5. No. The 2 income is 2 resources and $1. Or that for the top. Man, you're almost talking me into it. You're almost. I'm gonna just done.
Wow.
Okay. I will go here, and I will spend $3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
To put out these 2 segments. I'm building segments, so
Okay.
this one and this one.
Yep.
This one's going to go here. Tanning deck. Well, actually, yeah, tanning deck above the Wave World. Actually, I'll put the tanning deck next to Beanbag Lounge.
That makes more sense. That's more
I
of an
still want to
adult
test
thing.
the water safetyness of my ship by having it at the top of the ship. And the yoga studio is by itself for now, so that's that. Second action is I'm going to put a development out. Going to cost me 5.
So there. Okay. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we will put out. Yeah, let's put this one out.
Okay.
And let's pretend I did it first. And
Okay.
I did that.
And it saves you $2.
Save me-
Yeah,
it
sure.
says Save
Well,
me $2, or does it make sense to just put it somewhere else and get a rep? What's this one again? Yeah, yeah. I'll save the $2. Okay, let's say I did that.
okay. Done.
Done.
All right, Derek. Hey, you're coming back to from space.
I am.
So a couple things happen. Return the worker to the break room.
Yay!
The cruise gets discarded, and that guest goes home happy, hopefully.
Bye.
And this goes to the bottom of the stack of cruises.
Whoop whoop.
All right, you're up.
All right, I got a worker back, so
And what'd you take for your?
my income. Let's see. I guess I'll take 2.
All right.
Actually, I'll take one. No, I'll take 2. That works. All right, and then I can take an action, and I think the action I'll take is going to be right there in that corner. All right, and I think I'm going to use a card. First, I need to discard a card to do this action, so I will discard that card, and I will use this card right here, which is commissions and fees, which I'll gain an additional $1 for each one that I'm adding, and an additional rep. I cannot use this card to discard,
Right.
obviously, because I'm using it. So let's push fuel all the way to the top.
So 1, 2, 3, plus, so $6.
Yep.
And
2
instead of 1 rep, it's 2 rep.
There you go. And then for my second action, I'll get some blueprints. These are good. They're relatively expensive. So let's go with this cheap sports arena, and let's go with since I'm currently spending myself that way.
Oh, I messed that up. Oh, well.
Let's bring in these guys. Oh, that's really expensive. Holy goodness, 5, but it gives you 3 points. Seems really good.
So you took the sport arena?
I did. I took the
Okay.
sport arena,
Yep.
and I'm going to take one more.
So what are y'all thinking so far? Following along, making sense?
Oh, let's make it really fun. Aerial stunt deck. Let's go like all in on the
All right, slide and refill.
Okay. And then in comes a board game convention.
Hey,
And
HeavyCon in space, baby.
Area 51 petting zoo. So aliens petting zoo. Hopefully they're not mushy creatures. And that's my end of my turn.
Nobody likes mushy creatures.
I mean, if I'm going to pet something, I don't want it to be goopy.
Fair. You know what? I can't argue with that logic.
Yeah.
You know what? If I did that now, but that makes it so much cheaper. All right. So I'm going to start by playing a card. Strategic relationship. On my turn, I can spend up to 3 rep to gain $3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's worth it to me. So that's $9, but I'm only going to take 3 of it because we are going to.
That guy comes back.
Thank you. Oh, first things first. He comes back from, and I get an income, and that will be 2 resources. That'll be 2 food. There we go. That and that. Oh, here you go. Thanks. There we go. And yeah, so the 2 resources I got, that's right. What's up?
I should have flipped one of these when I scheduled. I didn't actually do that.
And
Could I do that now?
go ahead.
So I'm just I'll flip this one. I'll pay the $2.
When did you do that?
Well, I got $6 from my last turn. So I would have still had the $2 from the previous turn.
So this was like 2-3 turns ago.
Oh, it was?
No, that's fine. I'm trying to figure out when.
Yeah. I scheduled a cruise here, and so it was my last turn before this.
Okay.
So I still had $2.
Yep, you're fine.
And then I'll just put out. I guess I should. And this is going to make it really cheap for this person to come out. So yeah, I'll do that. And then I'll add that at the bottom. I'll just.
And that's a rep for
Yeah.
you.
And
Okay.
it also gives me a cube there.
Why?
2,
No.
2.
You're
Oh shoot!
pink.
I need to go up here then. Sorry. I know I'm an asshole. Sorry. I
Derek.
apologize. I'm sorry.
Okay. So 2 turns ago, Derek actually succeeded on that.
Yeah, sorry.
So we're going to score at the end of my turn is what this means.
Oh,
So,
okay.
what I will do. Can you play more than 1 card on your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
of them. If they're
I'm going there. Get your kick out.
Yep.
And I'm going to play that. May use any technology once on your turn without paying the players who have a gear on it, and gain $1 for each gear on that technology. Technology, not. Never mind. Not playing that. So sorry.
Oh,
That's
really?
yeah. No, you know what? We'll keep it as is. That's fine. So action number 1. It's $4 though. Yeah, sorry. Shrey, put that back. Sorry. It's got to be there.
Woo!
And now you get 2 income, Derek.
I do.
So, it'll be a cog. I already paid the 6. That's going to be for this. That's going to go there, which is going to be a rep. And that's going to get me that for the company goal as well, which that will be there. So there's going to be a scoring here in a minute. And for the second action, I think it's worth it. It would cost me $2. That's free, and that would be $1. That's fine. I'm going to use that action. So by using that action,
You have to pay the money anyway.
oh, it's $4. I can't. I thought it was $1 each. You're right. Fine. I will just take 2 of these. I want the advertising, so we want purple. I will take the board game convention.
Ooh.
Or wait a minute. I will do none of it. I will just put out another cog. I have $4. $5, $6. There. Pain and food. So now that seems good. And I'll get the rep. Done. Final answer. Go, Shrey.
No, we do scoring.
Oh, you're right. Totally. All right, so let's go through that. All right, so we have first end of the first, not round, but it's I'm trying to. No, it's not in there, is it? A moment. Want to make sure we get it right. All right, so we're going to have an annual general meeting, which is what this is. We're going to score victory points equal to the number of progress cubes that you have in a section, multiplied by the number of wings in your color. All right, so whoever has the most cubes, whoever has the most rep. So the most rep, if you guys look over here, is pink coming over. So it's as if pink has an extra cube here, and I'm just going to do this as a visual cue for y'all out there. So you're going to score number of points, cubes times number of wings. So for instance, pink has 2 wings and 3 cubes. That's going to be 6 points for pink. Then that virtual one goes away. It's going to be 2 times 2 for yellow and 1 times 0 for blue. Done. All right, so that's it for the scoring. Now we start filling this, and you're going to see how quickly this ramps up.
Yeah,
So now, Shrey,
well,
you're
halfway.
up. Yeah, about halfway done with the game.
Well, I will return my workers. I will get something in a second. I'm not sure what it will be.
I should have taken. No, I put out 2 cogs, didn't I, that turn? I did. No, I didn't. Nope, I'm good. That's all my money. We're good. Go.
I will do this action to spend $1.
You're not going to use your card?
Which card?
Oh, I thought you had the one that. Oh, you did that
I already
earlier.
used
Never
that.
mind. Yeah. My bad.
And I'll get some income, which will be probably. Oh, you know what I'm going to do instead? Let's not do that. That's silly. I will take the. with these two people, I'll take the 2 resources. That's how I'll get that.
Okay.
But instead, I'm going to do segments.
Okay. Building?
Building segments. So I
Okay.
have this one costs $2,
Okay.
and then out there, what's the cheapest one out there?
Cheapest is going to be here. It's going to be
3.
4 and a
Oh,
rep.
right, 4 and a rep. Okay. Yeah, that works.
Okay. Snacks and story time, baby. And down a rep for blue.
The orange one or the blue one over there? That's a good question. Maybe I'll just put them together and have a multicolor thing going on.
Oh man.
That may not make sense. No, let's just do that. All right. And, yes. And, hey, look, I have 6. 6 is built.
Oh, you do? Oh, wow. Okay. So 6 segments built. 3, 5, 6.
Very
so
nice.
you are blue.
Oh, right, it's not from here, from there. Yeah. And that bumps up the.
Right, and that will go up. Now it requires 7.
All right, done.
All right, Derek.
Why is it's like dry? Like all those beautiful agenda cards, all those cards that we could have. All right, so I have to go somewhere I not necessarily isn't the best. So I'll go here.
The lack of bumping this game is completely different than our last one as well, too.
Yeah, I mean, there's ways to achieve the action without bumping,
Sure.
which, yeah. So I'm going to build, and I'll build both of these 2 segments. It will cost me $1 for this one and $3 for that one, a total of $4. And I will get $1 back. And then we'll put the sports arena in there, and the aerial stunt deck. We'll probably need a place, I would say with these 2 places, we'll probably need an infirmatory, but I digress. Maybe we'll add that later. And then the second part of my action,
That works.
I think I'll spend, I think no, I can't schedule, so this is scheduling. Oh, I can actually, I'll have some people come to my ship, so I'll invite
And orange.
an orange, yeah.
All right, so advertising for a cruise. All right, so 1 orange, and you are pink, so that'll go right there. And so you'll gain money that matches, so it's going to be 1.
It doesn't have to match, but yeah.
Well, yeah, 1, and then it's going to be 1 rep as well. So,
And I'll spend 1 advertisement to let him come.
Yeah. It costs an advertisement.
and
Yep. All right, that should go out, by the way.
All right.
All right.
okay, you're done.
I am.
I have to call a meeting. So that's going to be 2 incomes. And it's really hard to pass that up. So that's going to be 4 resources. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there. Hey, Chris. Glad you can make it. And for my action, I can take any of those 4 or any of those 4. I don't need the resources all of a sudden. Oh, I am a buck short to be able to do... No, I can't do that. Never mind. You know what? I think we get a second ship. That seems good. I've already scheduled. I got that. I'm good there. I honestly just need cash. And that's too good to pass up. So I'm going to go ahead and take that ship. That's going to give me 3 per flag. I currently have, or birds, if you will. I have 2 of them. I feel confident I'm going to get a 3rd sooner rather than later.
But that bottom is really good for you right now.
Why?
Double income, you get four resources. You fill up your stuff totally.
Oh, this. Yeah. That's, yeah. So.
Oh, you are pretty full. You have lots of gas.
So 2 resources. I'm definitely going. I think I'm actually going to take a buck for one of them, and the other is going to be 1 and 1, and that's me. Shrey.
One thing we forgot to do is after the general meeting, we needed to.
Oh, he upgrades to an expert.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Okay. I feel like I should get the ship going, although I kind of want to do something else.
You gonna launch?
Yeah, I should do that. I'm low on money was the problem, but I will launch. All right. So.
Launching.
So.
All right.
I will go through the checklist. I have a cruise scheduled. I have an available shuttle with +1 cabin. I can do either one of these.
I know.
And then I have access to resources. I got my resources. And then I will sell people at the last minute. Okay.
You mean you'll entice them?
Yes. All right. So place the schedule cruise. Return the cruise consultant.
Boop.
Yep.
And then do your last minute sales.
Last minute sales.
What colors?
I'll take one of each. Yeah, one of each.
One of.
Purple and blue. Sorry.
Thank you. I'm like there are 3 colors. You only get spot for 2. It's 2. 2
ads.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Place a progress cube out there. Pay 3 food, 2 oxygen, and
3 oxygen, 3 seconds.
sorry, 3 oxygen and 4 fuel.
3 fuel, and I got discounts.
Okay, checks out. Awesome.
Oh, discount, I forgot.
Thanks, Meebo Games. And now score the cockpit.
3 points because this number of segments.
Go for it. Take the token. Get your pilot ready. 3, 2. Well, technically.
Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
All right, congratulations on the launch, Shrey. Welcome to space, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so done. Derek, go.
I think I'm gonna have to call a coffee break because I have no people. So come home, young workers, or old workers, or
Workers.
workers in general.
Don't be ageist. Don't be an
Sorry.
ageist.
Sorry. I'm gonna take, I'll take 2 resources because that seems good, and $1.
And 1 action, sir.
I know. Get to the action.
Could I interest you in the top half of the board?
I think that's probably what I'm gonna do.
How do we keep forgetting that today? All right, while you're thinking, we're just going to go ahead and refill. Go.
Thinking.
Take your.
Oh,
Take
yes.
your. Oh, by one other thing that I did not mention, actually, hold on, is in a 3-player game, the top one technically is the one that gets covered, but again, we're streaming, so that one gets covered. In a 2-player game, another one gets covered. You get the idea.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Go down.
All right, yep, I'm on it. All right, go ahead, Derek, and I will shut up now.
I have $3.
Shrey in space does make sense.
Definitely does. Now, I can have this wiped if I want to take
Yes.
this action, right?
Yeah. You can.
No.
Can I not?
Only when you're taking blueprints. I'm pretty sure.
I thought you could do
Oh.
that anytime.
Okay, I just wasn't sure
I
because
thought. Hold
I don't
on.
think I've ever tried to do that before.
Let me double check. On your turn, at any time and no actions required, you can wipe them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can wipe them at any time. So if you have the rep, go for it.
I only have $3 though. I'd have to get really lucky to be able to be able to build anything. All right, what else can I do? That develop. I'm just trying to find an action that actually pull through. I can do the top one.
Yep.
I have $2, but then I won't have any money. I can refill that, but then I'd waste this card. Yeah. But there's definitely some benefit with getting all of those things.
Or you could advertise.
Don't I already have a person?
Oh, you do? Oh, fair. You do.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
Yeah. I think the best thing for me to do is actually refill them. Let's refill all those things. Let's be the nice guy.
All right. Awesome. Cool. All right.
Take your stuff.
So that's going to be a rep, one, and I guess a fuel. All right, here we go. What do we got? Fresh ideas. So whenever you refill, gain a card, then discard all the remaining and get all 4 bonuses. You can launch as your second action using the worker just used as your first. That's
Wow.
first action. Gain each agenda refill bonus you receive twice. And move a shuttle segment from one of your launch shuttles, not in space. It's implied because you can't tear down a ship in space. To another one of your shuttles. Following placement limits, then gain money equal to its victory points plus dos. All right, cool. Is there a minimum amount of waiting passengers? Yeah, during setup. That is part of setup, and it maintains that number throughout the game when you remember to, refill it. I think we're launching. I need to beat everybody else into the second one because I need the other flag. So we be launching. I got everything I need. So place the scheduled cruise. Here's a board for that. We're launching the same ship.
Yeah, you. Really?
Consultant goes up, and last minute guest. That's going to be that for that. And place a progress cube. There, already halfway through 2, I'd like to point out. So that is going to be 3 food. That is 2 segments and 2 fuel. It's 3 fuel minus 1. So there's that. Then score victory points. It's going to be another 2 points for yellow because 2 segments. Take the upgrade token that I flipped. That'll go there. And we are ready to rock. All right, that's mine.
Sorry,
Shrey.
I'm just trying to read this card. Move one shuttle symbol.
Can you run out? Yes, and then it becomes you choose. But that you're only going to run out in a 4-player game.
I mean, we
at best.
We really.
But
we had a lot of.
Yeah, we had a lot of ships.
And when we played, we were all shipping double segments.
Yeah.
So we were turning through them really fast, and
Yep.
it didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I get cards to get that one card that I like, because the rest of them are not as enticing.
Oh.
You should wait until my
Here,
turn, and I'll take
while
that card.
you think about it, that would be a second launch.
Yes, I know.
So that and
I thought it was 2 different ones, but it's
no,
not.
no,
I know
it
it's
is in
not.
fact not.
I know. I made it more difficult for myself.
Because there are other things I need to get done, and that's the problem.
And the game is advancing quickly.
It is. We're going to be getting another scoring soon.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I need to. Oh no.
And
New schedule out. Ooh, it's a nice one.
all right, so purple and orange drop.
There's one.
There is one, and it's going to be a purple that comes out. There we go. Thank you.
I like
All
it.
right.
I just got to do.
There's a cool little system on the way that works, and I realize that those are hidden, so we'll go there. There we go. All right.
Perfect.
What do y'all think? Y'all enjoying it? I think y'all have figured out how this works now. If so, follow the link down below. Go check out the campaign. I'm curious how it's doing. Oh wow, they funded. I'm shocked. In under 4 minutes.
Oh.
They're at $250,000.
That definitely increased during the stream.
So that's awesome. I'm happy for
And if you
them.
want to give us some thumbs, you can just smash that button right below.
Appreciate it, y'all.
My issue is money right now.
Yeah.
When is it not money?
I think all of us are feeling that crunch because we're pushing things so quickly.
we're pushing it quick. We are. That's for sure.
All right, I'm just gonna do this.
Well, we had the launch thing up.
Yeah, this made it a race
made
in
it
that
a race.
regard.
So
Yeah,
you use this card with it. You may gain 4 additional resources when taking the resource action. I assume that means they would come out of there.
Yes.
I would assume so. They have to be available, right?
7 things.
You're taking a lot of stuff.
Okay, so yeah, you get 7. So how do you want them?
2 and empty the food and the fuel.
Okay, that's 4.
And then
5, 6, 7. It looks like.
Sorry. Yes. The full and the yes, exactly.
That's
right.
the only choices you have.
And then the choice, yeah.
Okay, all right, cool.
And then second is I shuttle just to get. Oh, if I don't launch it.
It's just 5 points.
You're going to launch all those, no?
No. If I take another shuttle.
Oh, we can have
I-
more than 3 shuttles? We can have 4? Oh. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
The all future games from the company pledge levels all gone. Well, I guess they're doing well. All right, awesome.
Oh, this is a problem.
Oh, the pledge level that gets these? The copies?
Shrey, would you hold on?
Oh, right. He should have done that first.
Yay!
I'm glad y'all are paying attention. We're not this incompetent, I promise. Really, we're really not. I'm gonna blame because it was 10 a.m.
Hang on.
That's what I'm going with.
Let me fix this because it does change.
Okay, let's hold on. All right, Freddy is the devil.
Okay,
All right,
fine.
cool. All right, hold on.
2 and 5. All right.
Hold on.
So,
Shrey, would you like to take your turn?
yeah, so I get
Okay,
I have a
cool.
space. I
Okay.
get a resource of my choice, which will be a fuel because I'll need it eventually. And then I get 2 ads.
And we're talking about that. And by the way, one thing we didn't mention at the beginning was these are random, and there are 2 or 3 others that are not in the game. Those are random where they end up, so it changes up every game. All right, you've had your day in space.
Right. I'm looking at places to get money.
Jacob, am I going to do a solo stream of this? Ask Colton and TK. I don't know. Am I? I would love to. I would love to do that.
The fact that I don't have any money. All right, I'll go down there to the silo.
Okay. Down there, and I'm like,
It's even the exact opposite thing that you were doing last time. You're filling it instead
yeah,
of...
instead of emptying it, you're going to fill it. Okay.
Trash a card.
Okay.
I will trash this card.
Oh, no. Trash the one that you were going to use so then I can use
Right.
it.
Okay. So now, with that said, which one are you?
Oxygen.
Oxygen will go up $1 to $3 you get, and an influence. Okay, that's action number 1.
And 2 will be...
Pay me $2 to do something.
No, I'm staying over there.
Or do you want to refill
I might.
food?
I might. Yeah.
All right, refill food. So that's going to be $3. 1, 2, 3, and an influence. And that means, so we discarded both cards. So that's both your actions. You've moved in space. You're done. Pause for a moment. Heads up, if you're coming to HeavyCon, there is a very likely chance that we're going to have either this prototype or one of the others at HeavyCon. So big thanks to Colton and TK. So awesome. All right, Colton says we can definitely talk about a solo stream. That'd be awesome. I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, so obviously it's a prototype. Y'all know this. Let me show you the solo rules. No, I'm kidding. They're actually printed out separately, but yeah. So, and I'm sure they've been updated since then. So, I super wanna try this solo. Anyway, unpause. Go ahead. You
All right.
were not in space.
I am currently not in space.
So, what
But
would
I
you
have
like
been
to
good
do?
to notice that I'm in space because there's benefits of being
In space, yeah, for sure.
I could launch. It would be good to launch.
But
once you send those workers out, they don't come back for a little
yeah,
while.
the fact that so what is completely different about this game, this play? Nobody's gotten an expert worker yet,
I'm about to do that.
and all of our outside of that one ship, they're all kind of piddly ships.
Yes.
Completely different than all of our last games. So that's pretty crazy.
So I'm
All right.
actually going to go to that space and
Here?
unlock the worker.
Oh, okay.
before.
All right. So walk us through it. All right.
All right, so I'm going to spend. All right, so I want to unlock this worker.
Okay.
This worker's cost is the 2 development. However many
So
cogs that I
there you go.
have
Yeah.
currently, 2 for each one, and I have 2, so that would be $4.
In oxygen and food.
In
Yeah.
oxygen and food
Yep.
specifically.
So
yes.
$4.
So $4, and then this guy will come to his own space.
And then when he goes in there, notice he gets an income right away.
That's right.
And one other thing that I would like to point, one other thing, he actually gets 2 income because of this tile, and there's a bunch of them. I want to say there's 6 or 7 of them or whatnot. The one that came out in our game is whenever you get a income when he
I gotta
comes back.
remember that.
So that's your job.
I know.
So he gets an extra there. All right. So that said, you've now taken
1 action.
that action, and what other action do you want?
You know, I have $2 that I can take an additional action to get resources, but I don't need resources right now. And it seems like the only thing that would really help me at this moment is for me to get some more of these lovely things over here. I think there's one over there that like gives me an...
You can, okay, so here, get a card, then discard all the remaining and replace them, and you get all 4 bonuses. Okay, this is you launch as a second action using the worker you use for your first action. Gain each agenda refill bonus you receive twice when you take that action, and move a shuttle segment from a ship that's already launched over, and you're going to get money equal to its victory points plus 2.
Oh,
so
okay.
those are the cards.
Well, I'll take the second one from the bottom and the very bottom.
See, I tried not to sell it to him, Shrey.
I mean,
tried to be
obviously
genuine.
that's what I wanted.
I knew.
And obviously
right.
I'm going to do it right now. Because if I use it right,
no,
I can't.
no.
As a
This is
second
your
action?
second. This is your second action.
Oh, it is my second action. Okay.
So you can do it on a, and
That's
you wanted
right.
the bottom one as well.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, cool. All right. So that's both your actions.
Yep. Wait till next time.
All right. So I'm in space, yo. There we go.
Family day.
Family day. That is going to be unlock and upgrade, then spend ads. So, hey, I don't seem to have a ton of workers out there. So in theory, if I ever get any reputation, I will get any bonuses that I pass at the bottom. Then I will spend 1, and I will get 5 points for yellow. There we go. All right, so that is my day in space, and now I will go ahead and assign a worker. I really need money. And I also want to schedule another. You know what? I could get $4. I need 7 of those. I have 5. I'm going to need more blueprints. I desperately need money. Don't need another ship. I could use resources, especially if I'm doing what I'm... oh. I think... I mentioned I need money, but... I think we will do that. One other thing, when you bump the neutral worker, now that he's an expert, they skip over empty locations. So if I were to go to this location, skip, bump. Okay?
Oh, that's how it works?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take that action first. A moment. No, that doesn't work. All right, so 3 resources. That's going to be... I have 2 to be able to do that. 1, 2, 3. And then for my second action is going to be that, which is another resource and a buck. And I have to discard a card, and I will discard that. And question for you, is that only when I play a card, or when I discard it, I also get the resource?
I think it says, whenever you play an agenda card, gain the resource printed
Play
with
it.
effect.
We asked TC about it, that one specifically.
TK?
TK, sorry.
Did we?
If you
Yeah.
used it for its reason.
And we had
So
determined
what are you using it for?
Discarding.
Oh, discarding. So
you get
no, it says whenever you play an agenda card, gain the resource printed on it in addition to its normal effect.
Okay, so no, I don't.
And if you
Okay.
use it to get the resource, you get 2 of that resource.
I get 2.
Okay, well, no, so I'm not using
Yeah,
it
yeah,
for
yeah.
that. So I will get 1 more resource there. Yeah, done. That's my turn.
Space.
Final Frontier. All right.
I get a resource, and I get 2 ads.
That's your day in space.
Give me my guy back.
Recalling.
Recalling.
Or calling a meeting, as it were. Okay,
I
go.
need a buck. That's not a buck.
Oh, anytime you use it, you get it. So, okay, Colton. So the question then is, I used it as a discard. I don't think I would get it because it was a discard. I didn't use it, right?
But you use it as a resource because you discarded it.
Oh, right. And what did I take? I took 2 food and an oxygen, I believe. I believe that's what I did. Sorry. Thank you, Ian. Whew. All right. And Paul.
I'm going to schedule. These choices aren't great.
They are fuel heavy.
They are.
Fuel.
Extensive.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go to the bottom one.
All right.
It's the lowest fuel that.
And-
yeah, that one. Okay.
All right. And which are you using?
I will flip over. I might flip over the money one.
Money is tight.
As ridiculous as that sounds, I will flip over the money one.
All right. Get a boat. All right. Derek,
It doesn't sound ridiculous.
you launching?
I probably should. It probably would make the most sense. So, but I'm going to take an action first because I have a special card.
Oh, fair point.
Because I can't launch and then use a special card. Yeah. So let's come out here and let's do something fun. I don't want to... I guess the only way to do that is to go over there. That's... Oh, you guys, this is pretty full, too. I'm not getting much money by going in there. I'm getting
No, you would get, looks like $2.
$2. Gee.
I want my $2.
Eesh. All right, so then I'll go over here to the to take that as my action, and I'll take 2 blueprints, and let's go with some expensive blueprints because
Well, the wine tasting's as expensive as it gets. And the jet bumpers. But you got, if you take the wine tasting, you have to take it with your pinky out, though.
I do.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna drop down 1 rep and just clear them.
Oh, okay. So that'll go.
It's
okay.
just too expensive for me. I'm too cheap.
I don't think of it as cheap. Thrifty.
The VR.
Value-centric. Family Fare, VR Deck, Holodome.
Pizza World.
Yeah.
It's like hot pizza.
Like
All right.
Chuck E. Cheese in space. And Opera.
Now that got a little bit better. It's not as expensive, and spending 3 for 3 seems pretty good too. So let's grab the Opera and let's take Pizza World.
All right.
So yeah, actually for 4, geesh, 4 and 3, 4 and 2, 2 and 2. All right, so then probably VR Deck then and Opera. So I'll take. Ended up still being expensive.
And refill them, please.
There we go, with a dining deck and an escape maze.
Ooh.
And then I'll use my card.
For a second action, hey, gonna launch.
Look at that. And then I'm gonna launch the massage lounge.
All right, so here we go. First things first, place the scheduled cruise. If you want, you start refilling.
Yep.
And you have your guests.
I need my worker. That's part of the action.
Oh, right, the one you just placed, right? Will go up there. Yeah, good call. I need a cube.
Yep. Woo.
And pay your resources, 1 per guest, and...
All right, we have 2, sorry, so my guest is here. And so I have oxygen for both people. I have 2 segments, so that will be 2 of each of these. So these will both go down to 2. And then I will spend 1 because I have a discount here on fuel. So I'll just spend 1. So it's pretty.
And you get 2 points, because 1 for every segment. That's your ship that you're launching.
Oh, sorry, it should be this one. This guy.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to launch the other one.
4
obviously.
points for every different ship that you've launched. So 8 points.
3.
There we go.
Grab your token.
Alrighty. Go. Place that in the ship cargo.
And that's all she wrote.
Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
All right, cool. So I am up for first things first. We're going to have a day in space. My day in space is going to be matching bonus for the icon. So that is a guess. That's going to be 2 green. That's going to be 2 resources. So that's going to be a fuel and an oxygen. Yeah. And then, yeah, this will be fun. And then I'm going to spend, when you advance your cruise, you can spend 2 fuel to advance 1 additional step. So, a day in space. So I spend the 2 fuel, and then I get 2 resources back. I'll get 2 fuel. There we go. Done. Oops, sorry
Seems
about that.
good.
I thought so. So I have no workers at this point, so we will call a meeting. That'll come back. I will go ahead and take $1 for my income, and then I will take 1 action, and that is next cruise. I need that, we need cash. I had it in my head, oh, it was that. We're going to schedule the cruise. And green and purple. I think it's worth it. We will go there, schedule that. I will flip 1 over. That's going to be $4. And that's me. Done.
All right. What?
Space.
All right, space. I move to here.
Ooh.
I can spend
Family day in space.
1 ad for this guy and 2 ads for this guy. So I can spend 3 ads total for
7 points.
6 points.
Unless you want to drop off your.
You're going to drop that.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not. So 6 points. You're right.
Yeah, he can decide to drop it at the next
Yeah,
destination.
Correct.
I'm dropping the next
Fair
one.
enough.
All right, and then this guy is going to kick Derek out there.
Hey, Ian. 2 income.
And
Hopefully see you at Essen.
this is 8 money.
I'll take your word for it. And that appears to be that, and now you get 2 income.
Oh, it's 2 income. Oh, that's nice.
Because.
Right. It'll be resources. Yeah. So 1 and 1.
All right. Derek, space.
Space.
Wait, no, I didn't do a second action.
Yes.
Second action.
Apologies. Going too fast.
Push me down ref.
Oh, you're taking that card.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
And then what's this one?
I always
So
forget.
taking that, right.
Use
Okay.
1 technology
So spent a influence.
to take the top. Right.
Right.
And then
Wait. You said bump me.
yeah, down.
Yeah.
I go down. Yeah.
You said bump. Bump to me is up. So okay, my
Negative
bad.
bump.
Yeah.
And then I'll take this one. I'm not that thrilled with it, but I'll take it anyway.
Okay.
All right.
That's your
my
second
turn.
action. All right, Derek. Dan
All right.
space. Orange.
Orange space. Orange space. So orange space would give me fun things to do, which is me taking and dropping off in the orange area. And this middle one will let me remove one of these permanently, but I do not get its area, but it will make this
Cheaper.
worker less expensive. The very last one will let me build up to 4, because currently we can only have 3 segment ships. And the very first one, it's something about income. I do not know this one exactly.
That is immediately gain a funding bonus for each cube you have on the progress track. From now on, gain a funding bonus each time you place a cube on the progress track. So you would get 3 bumps.
Well, that seems really good.
3 things. So
Let's do that.
okay. All right. You have 1, 2, 3. So 3 incomes. What are they?
So let's take $4 and
Why $4?
oh,
What,
because
what
each.
are you doing?
Oh, sorry, because I keep thinking that the bumps are. All right, so we say 3 bumps.
2 bumps.
You get 3
3 incomes.
income.
Okay, I that confuses me for a second. Sorry, because normally when I pull back my guys, I get 2. So I get $1 and then 2 resources. So I'll take 1, 2, and then I'll take another $1. All right.
So that is space.
That was my action day in space, and then take my I need to come here. And let's schedule, I'll schedule a cruise. Let's schedule the very top one,
Okay.
because it seems like a good one to schedule.
And flip over one of your launch tower.
Let's go with immediate $4.
Okay.
And then the second part of my action, I'd like to remove this development.
So $5 or fuel. Any mix of that.
I'll go with $5.
Okay.
And let's make my pilot do good fun stuff.
Okay.
And that was my turn.
All right. So I return. That goes back. That goes back. Shrey. And I get 1 income. That income is going to be 2 resources. No, it's not. It will be that instead. And for my turn, I need to build, and okay. I know I need to build, so let's start there. So my ships, so I'm looking at $1 cheaper, and I can build 2 of them. I guess 5, yeah. We'll build that. That's going to be 5 minus $1 each, so it's going to be $3. 2 back.
Ice cream.
Ice cream and shopping. That works for me. And for the second action, that seems pretty good. I am going to build again. This time it's going to be, that's 4 and 3. I can't afford it, and it's $1 cheaper. Yeah. I'm going to build this, which is going to be $4 and an influence or a rep, but it's really only 3, down 1. Hollow Dome. And I'll go ahead and build this one for free. I might as well.
Oh, because it's $1.
Yep. That's both my actions done.
All right, space, purple. This is going to go over here. And then I will pay 3 to get
7 points. So it's 4 for that and 3 for the other. So.
Woo.
And then this is going to go here. I'll kick you out.
Wait a minute. Isn't it 8 actually points?
Oh, you're right. It's 8.
Yeah, it's 8. Yeah. There you go.
I'll kick you out.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
Yeah, I can. Nobody kicks me out, but I'll kick everybody out.
Hashtag not bitter. Very
so
bitter.
I will get a resource, a money,
Oh, I didn't pay
and a
my
rep.
$3.
Rep, please. Rep up, please.
Rep up. Got it.
And the resource will be oxygen. Sure. Actually, that's a good
Rep
question.
up.
Yeah, oxygen. And then so this wipes, and then we refill. Gain 2 ads, and then you may advertise to 2 different cruises, still paying all. That's awfully good.
Let's see. Pay 4 when hiring an expert. You can choose a non-paired cockpit and engine, then you build 2 blueprints into it. And when placing a worker, if it's your only worker on the board, get $4. All of those are great. Again.
Yeah, no, yeah. I actually like some of those. All right, so then the second action is I'm going to put out a purple and a green
Okay, worker.
worker.
Sorry,
Put a
you're
purple
booking
green
them?
down there.
Yeah, I got you.
You're booking them for their cruise?
Yep.
Sadly, I only get $4. Oh, I only get $4 1 rep.
Seems good.
Done.
I don't think I booked anybody.
That's my turn.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Oh, no, I did one. One action guy.
Space.
Space. All right.
Colton's going to take a little break.
So now we're in space.
Yeah.
And we're in space, and my pilot can be any color, but I only have the orange. So I have 2 orange and 2 symbols, which
So
is
that's
4.
4 orange, so that's 4 influence. Do you have that? Oh, you do not. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Seems good.
That doesn't suck. All
And
right.
Then I take my turn, which is launching another ship. Let's do it. Let's take that schedule over there, and let's put another one out.
All right. So here we go. That consultant goes back. Go ahead and refill those. What kind of passenger would you like?
I would like an action passenger, and that will cost me...
In orange. Okay. Ooh. All right. Progress cube. We will have an AGM after this.
There you go. All right, and then I have to pay, and
Yep.
I pay 2 for each. So
Yep,
I pay
2, 2, and
yeah.
1.
So 2, 2, and 1.
And score your cockpit. That's going to be 2 points. Nope.
Oh, it's my 3rd launch though, so that's more exciting.
2.
Yeah.
Then load the upgrade. There you go. And your captain. Oh, captain, my captain.
I didn't last time. So.
Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Congrats on the launch. All right. So, Derek, that is your third launch.
It is.
So that is pink. Pink will go up to there. That gets pushed. All right. And that was your action.
Yes,
That
so
was
now
your
we're gonna
turn.
do
So
the
now
scoring.
company goal. So again, we're going to have another meeting, except this one. We're going to go ahead in a moment. Come on, Eddie. There we go. All right. So, virtual.
Oh, sorry. Virtual
Cube.
Virtual cube. Oh, sorry.
Because he is leading on the rep track. There we go. So, we'll go pink. Pink has 3 flags times 3 is 9. 9 to 34. Yellow is 2 times 3 is 6. And then blue is going to be 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And the virtual goes back. When this is full, we are going to take one more full turn.
We finish a round, we take one referral turn, and
then we get one more movement in space,
Yeah.
and that's
And that was
Why did you flip that back over?
because I was playing with it and I flipped it over by accident. It shouldn't have been flipped. That's why.
Okay.
Because next time when I schedule something, then I'll flip something over.
But that was your third.
Yeah, it's here.
1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, you good. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
I
All right.
think I'm launching,
Woo!
even though I have no. This is a risk doing that, I think. Let me see. Because the first one, I need to make sure that I can do this in space. That will be, I need ads. I need a ton of ads.
Why did I grab that guy when I'm
Oh,
it's a family day in space?
You said action.
Well, I was trying to think about it, and he's like, action, and I was like, sure.
Is it worth pausing to be able to get advertisements? I don't know. No, we're going to go ahead and launch. All right, so I have everything I need. So schedule cruise. This is the big boy cruise. That'll go on that. I have. Is it worth it for the 3 points? No, we're just going to launch. Placing a progress cube. That'll go there. Then it is going to be. I need to pay for guests. That's going to be purple and green, respectively. So one of each. So that's going to be 2. And then it's going to be, oh no, I'm short of food.
Can you get it?
Yes, I can, thank you. It actually gives me an opportunity to show that. So I'm short of food. I have 1, 2, 3 food. There we go, good. Thank you. I knew there was a way around it. I just couldn't think of it. It's going to be 3 oxygen, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, or 5. -1 is 4 fuel.
Wow, that's some engine.
And then the scoring of that ship is 3 per bird. I have a total of 3 birds. That's going to be 9 points. 9 is 37. And the upgrade token will then go there. Oh, Captain, my Captain. And for a final time,
Liftoff will start in T-10 seconds.
we'll call it good after that.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Okay, should I take it now?
Yeah. So 2 more points for Derek. That's a good point. Who is that? Jackie? Good call. That's me.
Oh,
Shrey.
it's all segments across all shuttles?
It doesn't say again.
No.
It doesn't say
No,
that
no,
ship.
I didn't actually realize that was the.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It is. I think I probably should have more points then.
You should have
I
3
should
more.
I should have 3 more points.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Go.
Okay.
Space.
Yes, space. He
Come
goes
home.
back. These will go there, and this will go to the bottom. I will do that in a second.
You get a wonderful
You
income.
do that when you want. Okay, yeah. So you had
Two.
2 orange. So orange goes down,
Yep.
and 2 orange come
There we
out.
go. All right. Excellent.
Remember to take your income from your returning worker.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think it needs to be an ad.
Ads aren't important
I wish.
until they
I
are.
wish I could take money, but I can't right now. And let me think about this for a second. If I do this, I could fill this up if I don't take the ad. No, I'll take. I'll take the ad. All right. So I'm going to go over here. Take 3 things. 1 fuel, 1 oxygen, 1 of each.
Okay.
1, 1, 1. Okay. Second action.
I'm going to play this card. I'm going to play 2 cards, but the first card is this one.
Move a shuttle. Okay. So moving shuttle stuff around.
So I'll move this one over to here, and what is it?
And that is 5. You get $5 for doing that because it's 3 points. It's plus 2, so you
Okay.
get $5.
Oh.
$5.
Yep.
That's good.
Oh, that was useful.
And then it's gonna go to the bottom. Second. All right, and then
You said second, playing a second card.
Hey, this is the
Just right on your player board.
overtime. This is the you may launch as a second action using the work you just used the first action.
Hey.
And that was
That
this one.
one, yeah.
All right, launch it.
So I have the resources that I need. Well, I do because I got a card in my hand. So
All right, so your peeps.
yes. Okay. All right.
And-
So it is going to be this shuttle.
Okay. Oh, wow. Nice.
Okay.
I can hold 2 because I have this power, which means I can pay 2 rep for blue, to hold to have a single person, an extra person in a single cast.
They spooned. It's okay. All right, I got it right here for when we're
right.
done.
It's a
Keep
leisure
going.
family.
All right.
Yeah.
Then
Place a progress cube.
well, I have to pay my resources. So
Oh,
it's
no, not yet.
oh, no?
Place a
Okay.
progress cube.
Yeah, sorry. Progress cube, done.
Woo.
Okay.
fast.
Now, one food per guest,
Which is 3 food, 2 and 1,
and because it's
because it was 2 and the
right. Where are you getting the food?
oh, that was not food. That's
Well, that's okay. You can spend it
Yeah.
the rep down 2.
yeah.
Okay, there it is. Okay,
All right.
good. And now you owe 3 oxygen, and you owe 3 fuel because
Yeah.
cheaper
Yeah.
there. Okay, score the cockpit.
9 points for ships bigger than the 2 are bigger, so that's 9 points.
That is. Somebody's caught up. Okay. Take the upgrade token.
Yep, this one.
Place your pilots, and then refill. And the refill is there. You got, so this is purple and orange drop. So there, and then there.
And purple and orange come out.
There we go. Done. All right. You're done. Space.
All right,
You got
coming-
dual spaces.
Yeah, so first he's coming back, so he'll come back, and when he comes back, I'll gain
2 things.
2 things, which will both be these, because they're going to be important for this part right
Okay.
here. 'cause
And
I'm
these
gonna
can happen in any order, to
Yeah.
be clear.
And this guy will also go back to the... And so he's gone, so that's done. And now this ship is doing its first day in space, which is a leisure day in space. Since it's a leisure day in space, and I have 1 worker, and actually... Guess what? The pilot is also there for the leisure day in space.
I mean, why not? I mean, it's one of the perks, right?
So I will spend 2 of these. Actually, first I should slot it. So let's slot this here, and that what he was doing was really nice. I mean, being able to slot an extra guy in there for 2 reps seemed really good. So I'll do that.
Okay.
And then since I have 2 purple workers
2.
currently in there,
Yep.
and
10
I have
points.
10 points,
46. Okay.
and then I'll take my action. Okay, so I'm bumping this worker, which
doesn't bump your own. We'll go skip that and we'll go there.
yeah, and we'll bump him.
That's nice. Thank you.
Yep.
And then I will schedule a cruise, and let's schedule the one with 4. Let's do the top one or the bottom one is the middle.
What colors are you wanting?
Let's do the 4-day cruise at the bottom.
This one.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
And flip one of your bonuses.
Okay. Let's do all the resources. Let's do 4 resources just to be fill it all up. So take 3, 1. All right.
Okay.
Let's see, and then my second part of my action. There we go.
Thank you.
Second part of the action, I should build these because that would probably be a smart thing to do. I have a discount, so this will be 2, and this will be 3 for 5 total, and I'll build both of these for 5.
1 in each.
Yeah, 1 in each.
That one's in space, dude. You can't.
Oh, I can't build them both. Oh. All right, so then I will build 1. So let me just take back my money. I had 4. And let's do the VR deck.
You had 6 all day. You had 6 cash.
I had 6 cash. Oh,
So you should have 3 when you're done.
okay. So if I do that, then I can't build a second piece. So do I want to do that action is the question. It would be a broken action. I forgot that was guy who was in space. Obviously I should know him. So what I'll do is, since I'm sitting in that middle space, for my other action, I'll build a cog because building a cog, and I'll build this cog for $6.
Any mix of fuel and cash, but
I'm going all cash.
okay.
And we'll place that cog. Let's place that cog down there and get another rep.
And do you have the one that gets you? You don't. Okay. All right. Done?
Done.
All right. So for me, purple day in space. So unlock the upgrade. Do I want to? I don't think I do. I don't want to put the upgrade there, but I will go ahead and pay 1 for the purple, and that's going to score me 3 points. So 3 points for yellow. There. Done. And now I will take my turn. I wanted to launch, but that's not happening. I think so. Yeah, I need to do that. So I will bump. Let me double check. I don't have the money. Yeah, we will go there, which means that comes back to you. So I will go ahead and take the social media adverts. And I will take the early bird there. That's action number 1. I think I have to do this for my other action. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Sorry. I'm okay there. Yeah, I think that's just how it's got to be. Done. That's me.
Okay.
Shrey, space.
Space, yes, thank you. I go to the orange location. I have no orange people, but I can pay ads. I can pay 4 ads. Oh wow, 4 ads. I may just pay 2 ads. I'm going to put this out, though.
You could spend $2 and change your pilot also.
Oh, by paying you? Oh, that's true.
Well, you could pay the gray. I mean, do you have to pay me? I don't know.
No, I have to pay both.
So it's
Pay $4. Okay, so this is
all
going to go. So yeah, actually, this is a good point. So I have the money, and I don't think I need it for anything else.
So $2 to the game, $2 to Derek.
So the pilot.
So the pilot is any color now.
Pilot is orange.
Okay.
So
It's gonna
wait,
cost-
is that during? No, it's only when I go
Space.
to. It's only. I'm
Oh,
on
sorry.
Space. I'm on space.
You're not in space.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't see you were covering it.
All right, so I'm going to 2 ads only, because I only want to do one of them.
One of them will score 4 points.
Yeah, 4 points. I'm not doing the other one. I need the ads.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then I will.
Your action.
I'll send my big guy out actually to schedule a meet. It's the same, kicking out the same person.
Oh.
Not scheduling a meeting. Schedule a cruise. Hey, we'll go over here. We'll flip over. I hate doing this, but I need to flip this one. I need 1 resource. I just need 1 resource. I don't need all 4. If I'm gonna, I guess I could. Yeah, I'll do that one. So I will take. I'll take 2, 4.
Okay. Done?
As 1 action. Second action will be. I'll pay $2 to do both of those. 2 and 2 ads. Now I'm done.
Okay. Derek, space.
Space. So in space, I have a pilot that loves action. So he's an orange pilot and a purple. So orange times 2. Oh, sorry. This is in space. Yes, orange times 2 and purple times 1. So
Orange times 2 is this.
And then
2.
purple 1 is 1.
Purple. And I would like to point out now you can use gears for 0.
Woo, that
Okay.
seems good.
And now your action.
I think I want to launch this other ship that's here. So I think I have everything. Seems like I have everything. All right, let's launch this guy. So I'll take my schedule that I've already put together. Thank you. There we go. I'm going to have to pay for some people, and I have
What colors do you want?
I would like a. I should probably take. That's not going to score then. Oh, so I'll take an orange and a purple, just because I have a special ability and I can drop down 2 and get 2 players.
Drops down to a rep.
Yeah, drops on 2 rep and I get
1,
those.
2.
All right, so you took 2 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I get my. Here you go.
We are dangerously close to the game ending.
I'm paying for all the stuff: oxygen for everybody, segments, and fuel.
No, you need to schedule still.
I'm doing this one right here, which scores 8 points. And then I'll add this here, and he's ready to fly.
All right. So I have a day in space. No, check that. It's a green event. I apologize.
That's right.
Family.
So, family.
Family day.
All right, so unlock and upgrade. So this will happen. So I will go there.
Ooh.
And then at one destination, up to 3 can score without spending any advertisements. So I will go ahead and do that. So it's going to be both of them are purple. And so that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2, 12 points for yellow. There. And I played this so I get a fuel. That was my day in space. I need to do that, and I don't think. Right. So I have to call a meeting. There. So I will get 2 resources. That'll work. So that'll be 2 food. And then I can take 1 action. Oh, it's going to be really close. can't do it. Mm. There is. Okay, this is cool. So the one action is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to grab a ship. It'll make sense here in a moment.
Because the resources?
I think. Because I'm going to trigger the end of the game quicker than I wanted to, but I think it's worth it.
Oh.
I'm going to take that ship, which gives me 3 points and an advertising. And whenever I take that action, you can choose a non-paired cockpit and engine. I think I'm okay with that. And then I can build any two in that shuttle. For $1, I will build, oh no.
Yeah, no,
You don't have any rep.
I need, because if those two were,
You also don't have any. Oh, you can take a rep for a
Well,
negative point.
that would still cost more than $1.
I can take a unpaired. So hold on, back 3. 1, 2, 3.
So you have $1 right now.
Yeah, here it is. I will take this, and I will take that.
One
That's
resource for
$2 and a resource that'll go there. Then I can build that. What?
Okay, I want to see this. So go ahead.
So this costs, I have 1 rep. So that costs $3 minus $1. I owe $2 and a rep to build that. Yeah?
Okay.
Right?
No, I didn't do the math. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, it's I get a food because I played this. This refills. And that is,
You're only building one thing.
yeah.
That's what my confusion was. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's here. And that triggers, and that will go there.
And you are the.
So I am the last.
I am the last. You are first. Or
No, you were first. I was
first.
Yeah.
That's right.
So Shrey gets 1 action. So
Yep.
that triggers the end of the game, sort of. That's the end of my turn. And by the way, I need that. Yeah. There and there. Thank you. All right. So what happens? Shrey, we all take same number of turns. Derek was first. Shrey will take his turn. Then everybody gets 1 last turn, and then everybody will get 1 last thing in space. Which, unfortunately for me, it may end up biting me because I'm not going to be able to launch that ship.
You'll get 4 points out of it, or no more than that.
Yeah, but
then we get
I'll get the minus
and we
5,
can go,
and
and we can go to one more destination
afterwards. So
Afterwards.
Shrey, you're up.
All right.
Yep. There we go.
He is going to space.
Space.
Surprise.
Back up. Back up. Back
Oh,
up.
yeah, space. I have to do space first. Okay, he goes here. That is bonuses. So I have 1 of each and 1 of each icon, so I get 1 of each.
Yep.
Hey, I can't take that. So I just get an ad. Okay, so now he's going to launch.
So frustrating.
I get this and this here.
Damn. My last action.
Pay your cube,
Cube.
or not pay, but
Yep.
place a cube, as it were. And now pay your
Well,
resources.
I need to get a.
Oh,
I
1
need to get
passenger, sorry.
I guess it'll be orange because, yeah. Thank you.
That's 1 advertisement.
Yep.
Pay your resources.
It's 2, 2, and
1.
1.
Score the cockpit.
It's 2 points per cube, which
1,
is
2,
8.
3, 4. That's 8. Done. Load up your token and your. There we go. And now that's your turn.
Yep.
Derek. All right, that is the end of the game. So now, let me. For the final round, before taking your final turn, you and all the other players simultaneously retrieve your workers from the main board and gain a funding bonus for each.
Oh.
Sad for me, I do not.
What do I need? I don't know.
I know what I need. 2 of these.
Gross.
Hate them.
You don't get to take the action because you didn't call a meeting for that. Now, everybody takes a final turn just like normal, and then one more advancement after that, and then we go into the final AGM.
All right.
So, yep, space, exactly.
Action Cruise has returned.
All right,
So
so that
come home.
goes, Shrey?
That's fine. This comes home, so that gives me 2 resources.
Yep, and then the other one.
Let's take one of these. Sorry, I have to do this first. I'm not going to be able to launch anything. Hold on, let me just. Oh yeah, I have to get something scheduled to launch, so I'm not going to launch. All right, so I'll take one of these, and I'll take
That's maddening.
one of
I'm
these.
taking 2 points for him coming back.
All right, and then I'll do my first day in space.
Stand them up so
which
it's not
is
confusing. There you go.
Family Day. And guess what? My pilot is a family man. Go figure. And so I'm going to spend 1 of each one of these. So I'll spend 1 for the pilot, 1 for the purple, and then 2 for
Orange?
For orange.
Are you putting that into purple or no?
Yes. And I'll put this into purple. So now this will be for each one. I'm scoring 6
18 points.
18 total. Yep.
18, 52, 62, 72 points.
So best
Okay.
I could do.
All right, now take your turn.
Oh yeah, I get a turn too. So where can I go to get more? That's what I'm going to need. So let's go there, and then that will. How far do I need? Two pushes to get my rep up to that area.
To 15 points, yeah, 2 rep.
2 rep.
Which anytime you gain a rep, you get a rep.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
So if that's all you're concerned about, then you could do this, which gets you a rep, which will get you 2 rep. And you have a card in hand, so you can do that.
But it wouldn't give me. Then I wouldn't be able to get the.
I'm just trying to. You mentioned the rep.
No, I know. It's just my orange is going to give me 4. It's going to give me 8 points. So that will give me 8 points.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do on that.
And
For
that's,
that.
yeah, so that's better. So I'll go there. And that will get me.
So pay your card,
Yes.
discard it. Which one do you want? If you want the most money, it would be this.
Yes, I'll take that.
$1, $2, $3 and 2 rep. That's action number 1. Action number 2.
Can't gain cards. Unlocking this isn't helpful. I guess I could do it again and push up my rep more. I'll just.
You have no card to discard.
Oh, I have to discard. That's right. Shoot.
No cards to draw. Unlocking that, I guess you. It would give you 2 incomes, if that matters.
Yeah, that would matter. So let's do that then. And this is going to cost me 3.
Yep.
So 3.
Unlocking your last worker,
Yeah.
and you get 2
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
or
He
2.
needs the ads. Okay.
There we go.
Got
All right.
both.
So you're done.
I am done.
For me, I'm in space. I'm going to a day in space. A day in space is I get 3 of the green, 1 of the purple. So 1 and 3 of green is 3 resources. I have everything I need except does that make sense? Hold on. Let me see. No, because no, it doesn't work. Because I need to schedule a cruise, and I don't have a cruise scheduled.
Right. Yeah. I can't
Yeah.
launch.
So what I will do is I need advertising, so I can gain 2 there. Oh. And I also need that. I have 2. It costs 6. I have 3. To be able to do that and to that, that will get me advertising. But what I want is I need a couple of bucks. There it is. All right, cool. So I will go there. The first thing that I will do is this action. I will discard a card. Well, actually, I'll play that. When placing your worker, if it's your only worker, get $4. So there's that. And, oh, actually, I'll just straight up do that then. That is going to be 6. So that's 5 and an oxygen. That's 6. This will go out. I don't think it's going to matter where it is.
Unless you wanted to. Oh, you can't.
I will put it there. Because everything else, yeah. So that's that. I played this. I get an oxygen. And then, yeah, and I will schedule then, even though I can't take it. I will go there, and when I schedule, I get 4 advertising. That's what I needed. 3 and 4 there.
Yeah.
And that's
A snake.
I'm just gonna go ahead and discard those, and I'll get that and that done. That's me. Okay.
Space. This one is an orange worker. I get a rep. Rep up for blue, please.
1 rep for blue.
All right, and then I move this to here.
Okay. Enough. He won't. He just. You're done. All right. Go ahead.
Rep up for blue.
Blue rep.
Sorry. Yep.
And then I pay 3 ads for blue. I get 6 points.
6 for blue. That is the 58. Got it.
All right, that was that. And then I will put this out. This is like it's marginal points, but it's still points. So.
Hey, you know what marginal points are? Points.
Yeah, I will pay 2 for 2 and 2 resources.
Yep.
And then I will.
And you did both your space days?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then I will buy the bottom one over there for
Free.
I have that right. It saves me a buck.
Well, no, like are you built? What is it you're doing? You're here, so you're building.
Yeah.
Oh, you're building it.
Yeah,
I apologize.
Yeah, I'm building
so
it directly.
4 minus a buck is 3, and that.
Yes. So $3, and it's going here.
That is your 7th, but you need an 8th.
I already have that one.
You, in fact, do.
It's
Carry
3
on.
It's
Yes.
me.
It's 4 points.
You're right. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
That's me. Little.
Done?
Done.
All right. So that's the last action. All we're going to do now is space stuff once around, then we go through
Yep.
that.
That's right.
And we
That's it.
play it as it lies. Derek, go. You got a day in space.
I
Go.
do, and I can move to the best day in space, which is with my little action.
Right. So we should mention that you can move to any location.
Any forward location. You cannot move backwards.
That is right.
So he's there, so he could go day in space, or an event, or a day in space.
That's right.
Or come home, because maybe you want to grab your stuff.
I mean, this is what we do. We have short flights with lots of action.
Okay,
And,
all right, cool.
some leisure.
All right.
And so both of these are going to be orange for this portion. There's 4 points per. I spend 2.
How are you getting them as orange?
Oh, because of this.
No, that's not a day in space.
Yeah.
Damn it. I'm just going to have a problem with that forever. So then I'm spending it one for 4 points.
There you go. So that is pink 4.
It's
1,
my day
2,
in space.
3, 4.
And
Done?
that's it. Yeah.
All right. For me, I too go to orange.
Nice. You have a lot to spend.
And so, unfortunately, with mine being not orange, so I could spend 2 for each of those to score 3 points, and I will. So there, that's going to be 6 points right there.
Is that a 3-pointer?
What?
That one piece?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's 6 points to 58. That's me. Shrey.
All right, this will move to here, and this actually comes home, but I think I'll leave it. Oh, does it
do
come?
them in order.
Does it come? Okay, I'll do this one. Okay, so it's orange guy. I have to pay, but it's I only have to pay 1 ad,
Yep.
and I get 3 points, 4 points.
4. 1, 2, 3,
Does
4.
this come? Does this happen?
Yes.
Coming back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you get
And you get,
I'll get a point.
yeah, 1. All right, we go into final scoring.
oh, I even forgot that was even there the whole game.
The third AGM. All right. Game's now over. Time for the third and final annual general meeting to determine the new CEO. And you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And actually, that way we have all of our cubes pictured. All right. There we go. All right, supplies. First off, so we are doing these in order. So that is
Nice.
1 per thing divided by 3 that you have left over. So, Shrey, resources, money, ads, agenda cards, and blueprint tiles.
Right, I have 6 resources, 3 money, 2 ads,
3,
and 1.
6, 9, 11, 12.
Well, so 4 points. Yeah.
4 points.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And I actually forgot to drop this off while I was doing my.
Sure.
So that I really should have 1 more point with the.
And 1 more.
Yeah.
Derek.
I have these 3 things and these, which is 5, which is 1 point.
1. I have
I used my stuff.
2, 5, 8, 12,
4 points.
6, 4 points. You're right. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. And I had cards. I couldn't remember what the order was for all that. So, okay. Now, we do the progress scoring. So, again, the leader, throw out a cube out there as if he had one. There we go. So, this one is number of cubes by birds.
Yeah.
So 3 for pink, 1, 2, 3, 9 points. 9 is
6.
86. Blue is 1, 2 times 2. That's 4. Yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2 is 8
Nice.
to 70. Done. And
6.
there we go. All right. Shuttle segments. Victory points for each shuttle segment on your shuttles. So we'll go, well, we'll do worst to first. So I guess that's me. It is strictly these numbers. So 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 5. 9 and 5 is 14. 14 is 84. Shrey, show your work.
All right, so I have 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 12, 15.
15. 15 is 87. And Derek.
I have 3, 6, 7.
7 goes to 93. This is gonna. I feel like it's gonna really be close.
I wanted to see how the tiny shuttles would work.
All right. So now developments. The rightmost empty column on your development board. So Shrey, right
points.
there. That's going to be 5.
5 points.
Yep. Derek.
15.
Yeah, you did get it. Yep. And I also got 15 there.
I didn't.
That's all right. 15 is 99. Okay. And now, cockpits. So, we'll go worst to first.
Oh, we do the cockpits again.
Yes.
Oh, this is
So,
where.
number of segments 3, 6, 9. No.
Well, no.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
7 to 9, okay.
Yeah.
And then 3 points per every 2 or bigger, so it's 9 points.
Yep.
8. And then 2 points per cube.
8.
8.
Leader in the clubhouse,
Wow.
116.
Wow.
And now, yours truly. So, correct me if I'm wrong. I still score for that both ways, right?
For what? Yeah,
This.
you get the positive and the negative.
Yeah. So I go back 5.
Right.
Down to 9. Go ahead.
Okay.
To 94. So this is 1 per segment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right. 101.
3 per bird. I have 4 birds. That's going to be 12.
13.
And 4. And I have that full. That's going to be another 12.
Wow.
25.
Shoot.
Derek.
I have 8, and then I have 1 per each segment, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. Hashtag bad teacher.
Not yet, because we still have the rep track scoring.
Oh.
Thank you.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
15 more. Hashtag better teacher. 35. Derek wins. 135. Yours truly, 125. Shrey, 116. Couldn't Shrey have dropped off his tile?
Yes,
he should have.
We,
Yeah,
we,
there you
we
go.
did it too. We
Yeah,
rigged it.
okay,
We
yeah,
fixed
yeah.
it.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so there you go. That is Galactic Cruise. If you're a patron, good news. Hang out. Check Slack. You're going to be able to get a roundtable discussion. So there you go.
Wow.
If you were so inclined, you want to check out the game. It's currently on Kickstarter, and I'm curious. As of this moment, it is at $270,000, funded in under 4 minutes. So if so, hey, it helps the channel. Follow the link down below. So like, click on that. That would be appreciated, and do all that other stuff at the end. We appreciate you. I'm Edward.
Shrey.
I'm Derek.
Big thanks to everybody over at Kinson Key Games. Thanks to Colton that hung out all day, and hopefully
Thanks for
TK's not going nuts
Ian
over there.
stopping by.
Yeah, and it was nice seeing Ian, so I appreciate that. Enjoyed it. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and we'll see y'all later. Take care, everybody. Woo!